What's good? What's good?
What's
Racket
going on, my
racking.
brothers?
What's
Racket
poppin'?
racking.
What's up, YouTube? Oh man, how many people we got going in there?
We got a few. We got Miss Can't Be Wrong. Good to see you, Sunshine. Kumel.
Yep. There you go,
Real Talk with Flacco.
Flacco. Real talk with Flacco. That's what's up. Dímelo.
How,
So what's good, man? What's good?
Just chilling, man. Chilling,
how
spending time with the kiddos.
Ah,
that's good stuff.
that's what's up, bro. That's what's what we gotta do. How you doing, Jane Creek? And Jane, Timmy again.
The real Bofa. Edward
To me,
Everett.
There
to
you
me,
go, Donnie and the Smiths.
I'm in the Smiths.
We got the
The
good
real
people.
Bofa. The real Bofa's here.
That's what's up. That's what's
See you,
good.
Miguel.
Saludos, carnal.
Good to see
Them
everybody on
dudes.
this Sunday night.
Definitely. I know y'all got better things to do, but y'all hanging with us. So
So
what's up?
you've had a hell of a work week, huh, Nelson?
Ah, bro, the night, bro, nights kill me. But you see the hookups I got though, bro. I sent you and Lou them pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Look nice, dude. That's fun.
that's
Yeah,
what's up.
yeah,
Yes,
we
sir.
doing it. I figure we do it today because Wednesday I'm gonna be working overnights again, so it's gonna be rough.
Pink Bill. Pink Bill's in the house.
Howdy,
Under the pink wheel, my brother.
San Anton. San Anton, Texas.
Teja. So dímelo, Lou, what's going on? So, bro, you were with the babies today, bro?
Yeah. Yeah.
How'd
Just
that go? How'd it go?
had my what happened? My son. We went yesterday to a birthday party. My old lady's see how would it be? It's my old lady's cousin's the granddaughter's birthday. So she turned a year old. So we went out there for a little bit, and then we went to came home, and then I dropped off the family, and then I went to pick my son up, and then brought him over for overnight, and then took him a little shopping today. You know what I mean? So
That's what's
bought
up.
him some new bought him some new kicks and stuff like that. A
Oh,
couple
that's
pairs of
awesome.
jeans, and you know what I mean? Just doing my just doing my thing. You know what I mean? Like I was telling you guys, they, he's 18 and he works and all that, but still, I still do for him because all them years that I wasn't around. You know what I mean? Being locked up, so
Yeah.
you know,
Let me put this
so I do what
question
I
up here
can.
real quick.
Yeah. So I do what I can. And
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
But that's
And then
good. That's what fathers gotta
Friday,
do, bro.
yeah, and then Friday, my other boy, after work, I came home from work, and then we went and picked him up from his job. He gets out at 6 o'clock, and then we went straight to another a town that's in our area, and took him to go look at a car, and he bought it. But I went to go make sure that everything was legit with it, as far as any leaks or anything. You know what I mean? Things that he wouldn't know, as far as just doing my thing as a parent. You know what I'm saying? Concerned
Yeah.
parent. There you go.
What's up, man?
So
I wish a lot of other fathers
all
would do shit
good. You know
like
what I'm saying?
that.
That's the best part of life right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Timo, what's good,
So
man? Tim, I usually I don't do rotating shifts, but it's the show for now. So we gotta pull in a lot of nights.
I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
why
good,
it's
Lou. The only bad part about it is when you gotta spend all that money.
yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been resting. This weekend kicked me in the butt working with my boss this weekend.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I
Yeah, no, I
just
get it like that.
solo
Tim,
You
was
put
doing
it
Tim,
out
it
like
in a few jobs and doing it in a certain amount of time. But now I'm resting. Tomorrow should be easier, beginning of an easier week.
Yeah, I got mine going, bro. They already sent me my COVID test, bro. I'm like, oh damn, that nose raping shit got me
Shit.
fucking tired already.
Hey,
Yeah,
Tim DeVille, where you from? Are you from California? Because I see you mentioned low riding right there. I got
Demo.
somebody that I touched down with. If you're from California, then you know who this. You should know who this guy is. Um, you know what I mean? I don't know when we're gonna be able to bring him on, but I touched bases with him. I spoke to him lightweight over a live, and he gave me his number, and I'm gonna give him a call. And he's a well-known guy in the lowrider community, and he said that he ain't got no problem coming on. So I'm gonna touch bases with him, and then we're gonna see when the best time is. But I don't know if you're from California. If you are, like I said, okay, the Bay Area. So you heard of Majestic's Car Club, right? So it's a guy from the Majestic's Car Club that's very, very well known.
The Bay Area, Lou.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, the Bay Area. But this guy that I'm speaking of he's from Compton, and he's Majestic's. He's in Majestic's Car Club, Compton chapter, and he's very well known. That should be enough said right there. You should know what I'm talking about. Santana, he had a Santana Rose car at one point, and he had Santana Banana, another car he had.
That's what's up, man.
So yeah, we'll just get, yeah, I don't, yeah, we'll figure out when we bring him on. I'm gonna give him a ring tomorrow, and he's all for it. So
Yeah.
you know what I mean. And he's with the, not only is he a big pillar in the lowrider community, but he's also an author. But he's got published books. He's got his own clothing line, and he does a lot of outreach, youth outreach. He speaks to youngsters. He'll pull up on them and just start talking to them. And he's part of some organizations, and he also does he interacts a lot with reentry, like guys that've been down for a while that are getting out.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, guys that left when they were young men in their 20s. That he knew these guys, from, way back then, and now they're just barely getting out. So he's all involved with that too.
Yeah, no, that's what's up though, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome, especially when you help those guys, get situated back in normal life when they come out.
Yeah, that's the rough part.
Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me loud, or is it?
Nah,
Yeah,
you sound fine, bro. You sound good.
Yeah, because I can barely hear you guys.
Oh,
Now
I don't know.
we hear you
Check
loud and
my
clear.
volume.
Yeah, we hear you loud.
U.S. Army Combat Medic. Hello, sir.
What's up, Mr. Combat Medic?
U.S. Army Combat Medic, thank you for your service.
OC.
Yes, sir.
Gangster for
Pounder
life.
said, "Stop pulling up, Lou."
Huh?
Pounder said, "Don't be pulling up on people."
Don't pull up. Nah, hell no. Don't pull up, because I ain't coming out. I'll talk you through the window, but I ain't coming out. You know what I mean? And if you guys got a problem, pull up. Because I ain't coming out. Oh, my God, man.
This stuff is getting crazy. It's getting out of hand.
Yo, man, listen, bro. It's entertainment to the fullest. That's all I gotta say. Straight up entertainment.
Yeah, it's just.
But you know what I heard today about? I heard the old boy brought up about the issue that our issue with our buddy Mr. Primo, right? And I'm not gonna go into details, but he said something about his grandma, feeling sorry for his grandma, and they were like, "Oh, why would you bring his grandma into it?" Well, you showed by not fucking defending your grandma's castle. That's how.
Yeah,
That's
I'm gonna stay away from that subject, bro.
Yeah. No,
like,
most definitely.
Yeah, I'm like, but nope.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Man. Yo, I'm very.
So yeah, it's entertaining. It's entertaining. It's entertaining the motherfuckers that don't know what's up. You know what I mean? But motherfuckers like me and us, it's a joke.
Well, we're pulling away from that whole.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Tone low.
It wasn't a good look, and you don't get props for shit like that. And
Tone low, bud. What's up, man?
Nah, bro. That's what I mean, and I give you and Carlos 100% props, bro, for doing what y'all did the other day. That was 100. Y'all kept it more than 100, 150, bro.
Yeah.
Where when we went on that the New York Connect.
Yeah, I went into the Lions pit.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's another thing I wanted to touch on, and I think we can elaborate more. I went in there because they were talking about me and they were talking about my brother, and I wanted to clear the air, and debunk a lot of the false narratives, or at least what they believe was the reason I had stopped going to them in the first place. But we did that. We apologized. I'm not gonna talk negative about those guys, but I think a lot people are gonna get a misconception coming away from that show. And I want to be clear when it comes to me and my brother and exactly where we at in that situation. We aren't on any side. We're not going to one side. We're not going to the other. It was a mutual a respect and apology against grown men. But as far as coming to this side and going to that side and leaving this side, no, we're not doing none of that stuff. We're our own men. We all decide. There ain't no side. I'm just we choose to not get involved in the back and forth. They're all grown men, and you can see exactly where it went after that. But we're not doing none of that stuff. All that internet stuff and all this stuff, doxing. Especially in this thing, you can't go off emotions. You got to go off proof. You gotta have proof. And you get somebody, you think somebody's doxing, you gotta have basically proof that it's accusing somebody of having an address and actually going to somebody's house is not a good thing. And I was explaining to Lou the situation that happened in my life, and I think I'm addressing it right now. I had a buddy of mine, close friend. Let's call him Felix. Felix was a street person, as live as anybody I've ever met in my life. He was doing the John Woo thing, one in each hand, before John Woo made it famous in movies. He was what we considered a real live wire. Phil met a girl and decided to change his life and left the doing scores, left that wild lifestyle alone. He's at home one night eating dinner with his wife and her kid, and he gets a phone call at the house on the phone. Gets on the phone, his buddy tells him they just jumped me, they beat me down, they did this, they did that. Him being the type of person he is, he jumped in his car, picked up his buddy. They rolled up to the projects, and he didn't even have a chance to get out the car. He took three to the head. His buddy got shot also, but he survived. They knew what was happening before he got there. I guess his buddy had a bright red hoodie, so as soon as they pulled up to the building with in the car, they noticed the red hoodie. They opened up on the car. It turns
Wow.
out that his buddy that called him said he got jumped, got beat in a fair fight, and he was actually messing around with his best friend's wife. That's why he got his butt beat. And he didn't tell my man Phil that. If he'd have told Phil that, Phil would have told him, you know what, you got that coming, and would have probably hung up the phone and left it alone. But sometimes
Wow.
blind loyalty to people and people close to you will get you in a situation where it'll end your life.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That
And I
that's
think and I think about this situation. Sometimes he pulled up not knowing all the full circumstances. He didn't even got a chance to get out the car. But it goes to show you, you guys keep pushing the issue with certain things. Sometimes you beat on the devil's door. You know, eventually the devil responds.
that's
All this
it. That's
internet stuff that they got going on, and because of all of this and feelings and emotions, just be careful because I think this is not going to stop until somebody gets hurt.
well, it's like we were talking about, man. You pull up on the wrong one, you're gonna get what you don't want. You're
It's
gonna get
clear
what you don't
arguing. We don't know who's everybody behind these avatars. There's
No,
crazy
not
people
at
in the
all.
world.
Yeah,
It could be a normal, passive talking person in the chat, and then one day decide, you know what, I don't care about my life. I'm gonna go make an example and go have me some fun.
yeah,
And
bro.
you don't know. So it gets to that point where sometimes you just gotta leave stuff alone and bypass it. Not just keep
Yeah,
rehashing stuff and keep going about silly ass stuff.
yeah. No, it's unfortunately
Right.
Yeah.
YouTube has its own thing going,
Yeah.
bro. I guess. Stiffy, what's up,
Say,
man?
yeah, Spiffy,
Miss
Bob, Big
Angel's in the
Bob in New
house.
Zealand, Angel Gotti, Mickey Griggs, OC. How you guys doing?
Yo, I'm so damn tired. I forgot to tell Lou, where's the roll call?
I know. So, so, I got
Tim,
well,
yo, Tim wants to
I guess
know what we think about Canelo versus Bivol.
Evolve.
Bivol,
Uh,
he gonna be Bivol after Canelo.
I got Canelo. I got
Yeah,
Canelo because he just he's only going up 7 pounds, man. It ain't like
yeah.
you know what I mean. He's going up 7 pounds, and he's already been the lightweight heavyweight champion. He knocked out
Yeah.
Andre Kovalo. You know what I mean? So he's already got the heavyweight. He's already won the light heavyweight title already.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
gonna
So
be
it's not like he can't do it. That's what my point was to that. This guy's a
yeah,
young kid though, and he's strong. He is pretty strong, but he don't even have that many fights, and he's the champ already. He holds one belt. Uh, Arthur Bavet. I can't pronounce the guy's name. He's got 2 or 3 belts, I think. You know what I mean? Now that guy'd be a little more dangerous, maybe a little more dangerous, but I got Canelo.
mm,
I got
yeah. I got
Canelo.
the same thing.
Canelo's a bad boy.
Yeah,
Yo, Canelo hits like a freaking Mack truck, bro. That dude, he catches you. It's a wrap. It's a
yeah.
wrap.
And then because they were talking about him fighting Usman from the UFC. Come on, man, really? Man, Canelo's gonna damage that dude, man. Come on, man. He's a wrestler. He's a collegiate wrestler.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's learned how to strike and he's learned how to, jujitsu and all
Yep.
the other stuff he's learned, but he's not
I
messing with Canelo, man. Come
honestly,
on, man.
I'm not into all this
Yeah,
crossover stuff. I'm not into this crossover stuff.
yeah,
I'm not. I
Nah,
don't. I
that's
don't. I don't
it's
dig it.
sad,
Keep the
bro.
boxers doing boxing. Keep the Ultimate Fighters doing that stuff because
Yep.
it's gonna get to the point where it's gonna get so saturated. It's gonna destroy everything across the board. All this for one nice big pay-per-view is kind of pathetic.
Yeah.
yeah. And the thing too is that what I don't like about it is it's like to me it's like I mean don't get me wrong I'm not hating on nobody making money because that's what this country's about, capitalism, make your money, you know what I mean, but what I don't like about it is that it's a lot of disrespect to prior previous champions that worked their ass off and fought,
Yeah.
and had a lot of title defenses, and they didn't make no money nowhere near that, like in like 10 fights they could have had 10 defenses, and this guy comes in YouTuber and he's making what I mean as much fights in one fight that this man fought all his
Yeah.
championship fights. It's
So that's
disrespect.
the game changer right there. That kid,
Yeah,
he's the game changer because
yeah,
that kid was a Nickelodeon kid, a freaking YouTube star, whatever you want to call it. Then he puts himself in the ring. But the reason why he's making it in there is because of the payouts.
It's always
right.
about the bag.
It's about the payouts, brother. He look at what he did. He grabbed Amanda Serrano, paid her 4 times of what anybody else would pay her. So of
Right.
course they're gonna go with him.
And
They
she has
going
and
with
then she has a pedigree already. She's not just starting or
him.
like she just barely became a champion. No,
Yep.
she's a 7 or 8 division champion already. You know what I mean? And there's only been one other person to do 8 divisions, and that's Manny. You know,
Yeah.
so
I could say, man, the kid, yo, he's smart when it comes to that, man.
and then his brother's the one that fought Mayweather, and he didn't have no fights, as far as I know. Yeah, I don't think he had any fights yet, and he
Yeah,
got
yeah.
10%. He got
Hi,
either five
Carol.
percent. He got 5% or 10% of the pay per view purse, and then he got $250,000 a fight. But it all came out to like $5 million. You know what I mean? That's that's a hell of a payday, bro, for never fighting. You know, he just toyed with him the whole fight. He could have knocked that big dude out, even though he's a lot bigger than him. He just toyed with him the whole time, like he did with McGregor. You know what I mean? He could have took McGregor out too, but
Yeah,
That's how they advertised the fight. They went all over the place, promoting it. Having press conferences where they're just chewing each other out, talking shit, disrespecting.
yep.
You know what I mean? And I'm gonna keep it real. I don't like Mayweather. I'm not a fan of Mayweather.
Me
But like
neither.
you said a minute ago, game changers. That dude was a game changer.
Yeah, he's probably
All
one
he
of
was
the
about
best
was,
defensive fighters to ever fight.
yeah, his thing was get hit less, make more money, right? And
Yep.
he did both big time. Took it to a whole nother level. That but what I didn't like what got done to him was, he's gonna fight Logan Paul, but then Jake Paul goes over there, grabs his hat off his head and runs. I think that was chicken shit. That was total disrespect to a champion. I didn't like that. Even though I don't really dig
It's all
Mayweather, I thought
listen,
that was chicken shit.
at the end of the day, it's all a money gig, bro. That's all it is.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Cause I got, not for nothing, but you really think that kid would have grabbed his hat, bro, and just got what he got? If it would have been a regular Joe or it wouldn't have been planned, he would have caught one, bro. Cause some bodyguards would have jacked him up.
Yeah.
It's
I'm talking about
entertainment.
stomping him.
Yep. I think they went after him. To be honest with
Yeah,
you.
they played the role. They went after him. The brother tried to get in supposedly, and it was a show.
It's the viral moment. This is what they do. This is how they
Yep.
promote it. It'll be a little incident like that. It becomes a viral moment, and it brings light on this stuff. That's what that's about.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right here,
Have a good night, Yankees.
Timo DeVille, he made a comment. He said there's too many belts in boxing, and there is, because you got the WBC, the WBA, the IBF, and now the WBO gets a big they get recognition now, right? But then on top of that, you got the WBA Super, the WBA regular, and then you got interim champions. Why say a guy's injured, he's injured or something, and then they'll put an interim champion in there, and he wins a belt. You know what I mean? And then the WBC has also the franchise champ, and it's like, oh man. And then you got the ring champ, you got the lineal champ. The lineal champ, there's no belt, but that just basically means the man who beat the man. That's all that means. You know what I mean? So, like Tyson Fury, he didn't have no belt until he got the belt from Wilder, but he was considered the lineal heavyweight champion because he beat the man who was Klitschko at the time. You know what I mean?
Lou, I got a question up on the screen from you. My encyclopedia.
Trivia question. Does anyone remember who fought while confined to Rahway's prison? The fight aired on WBC Worldwide Sports. That was Bernard Hopkins, I think, wasn't it?
No clue there.
It was either Bernard Hopkins or that I don't even know where Rahway's at. I'm just guessing on that, but I know either, let me see, Bernard Hopkins or trying to think of that.
Rahway's in New Jersey.
Rahway's in New Jersey. Okay, so it ain't Hopkins then. I'm trying to think of that heavyweight that fought that he punched hard. What was his name? Shit.
James Scott.
Lyle. No, what was his name?
Tim Egan
Ron
would
Lyle.
know.
Ron Lyle.
There's the answer right there. Bam.
James Scott. Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
James.
I never even heard of him.
Yeah.
Never heard of him, and I didn't even know where Rahway was at, but I had to take a guess.
I'm gonna agree with Tim Egan on this one. Mayweather was a banger when he was Pretty Boy Floyd. Yes, he was.
Yep. Then he had hand problems when he went up in weight, because when he was younger, Pretty Boy Floyd, he was knocking out Diego Corrales, and he was going, he was Arturo Gatti, he was fucking dudes up, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. Until he started having hand problems. I will agree with that.
You gotta give the man respect. He's a marketing genius. How he marketed himself,
100%, bro. That boy, he's up there, man. He's up there.
Yep.
But
David S. Cameron, Carol, hello.
It's the boxing game is way different than it was back in the day. You know what I mean? Because back in the day, you had sluggers, bro. They went in there, they banged it out.
Yep.
All sports have gotten lighter and softer.
Watered down. Yep. Basketball used to be banging even up until like 92, 90, 91. That you'd see flagrant fouls, and it got weak. Football got weak. You got to hit the quarterback between the waist and the shoulders. You fall on them when you're sacking them. It's a fucking penalty. You know what I mean? Another one that gets me in football is when the pass interference. You could throw the ball 40 yards, 50 yards down the field and get a pass interference call, and they automatically get the ball right there at that spot. Why don't they just get a 15-yard penalty, on the personal the foul, and because who's to say they were going to catch that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. It's got crazy, It's got crazy. Detroit Bad Boys. Yeah, Detroit Bad Boys. They were Bill Laimbeer, James Edwards, Dennis Rodman, John Sally, Vinny Johnson.
That was schoolyard basketball back then.
Yeah, Joe Dumars. They were roughing dudes up, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everything is all it's protective now. Everything is,
Yeah, man, it is, man. I remember watching heavyweight fights, bro. Them heavyweight fights were off the chain. Now, man,
I mean, there was so many good in the weight classes.
yep,
There was actual competition.
yep,
Now forget it. Look,
Yeah.
we had what we had. We had a Russian as a heavyweight champ. Who would ever thought?
The problem is now though that it's too much ducking now, man. It's all they got all this. They always use the excuse the money, the money. I'm the A side, so therefore I should get 60% of the purse, 80% of the purse, blah blah blah. And then you got guys from Top Rank with Bob Arum, and you got guys that are with PBC, which is Premier Boxing, with Al Heyman, and they don't
yep.
want to they don't want to mix. They don't want to they don't want to see. It's kind of like how it's politics. That's all it is, politics. It's just the same way it is on the hill. You're this, I'm this. Nah, we're cool. And there's a lot of fights that need to be made, and they're not making them. You know.
Yep. Yeah, no, it is what it is, man. A lot of sports have gotten like that. Everything now is I don't know, everybody's got complaints about everything.
And then like nowadays too, like some of the governing bodies, the boxing sanctions like WBC, they'll have a mandatory opponent that this guy's got to face, the champion. And if he don't
Yeah.
face him, then a lot of times they'll strip him of the title, right? Or what they've been doing lately is that they'll the mandatory guy will step aside, and that champion will pay him to step aside so he can fight somebody else that's going to get him more money. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And you got a lot of that shit going on too. So
Combat
they,
medic. Down goes Frazier. That was Mr. Howard Cosell.
you know what that reminded me of? When I seen Jeff Nadeau,
Ah,
when I seen Jeff Nadeau, bro, it reminded me of Frazier when he was bouncing all over the place when Foreman was hitting him.
yo,
Oh my god! And he was bigger than the guy, and he still was bouncing around when the dude would hit
yep.
him. Oh my god, that was hilarious.
Timo, I
David,
agree with you 100%, brother. Got mad respect for them brothers. That's right.
hold on. David S. Cameron. It was that timeout was by accident, my brother.
Like right, like 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 nowadays, man. Like okay, like when I grew up in the so I can remember boxing since I remember really well. I remember the Leonard Hagler fight. I believe that was '86. So I was only like 8 years old, right? I remember that fight, and so I want to say around that time, '86, '87, I can remember boxing, right? And back then, you had a lot of dudes that were all in the mix. You had a we'll just go with the heavyweight. You had Larry Holmes was actually he just got beat by Michael Spinks. So yeah, Michael Spinks, Larry Holmes was still in the mix. Yeah, Mike Tyson was world champion, youngest champ. You had a little bit after that, you had Pinklin Thomas, you had Bone Crusher Smith, you had what's it, Tyrell Biggs, even though he didn't end up being nothing. Evander Holyfield, you know what I mean? You had uh who else was around that time uh Michael Dokes was still around, I believe. You had um Trevor Burbick, those dudes, right? Uh and then late towards the late '80s, you had Riddick Bowe, and you had Holyfield was still around, Riddick Bowe, Tommy Morrison, you had Ray Mercer, you know what I mean, Michael Moore, you had Alex Stewart, a lot of guys that were kind of journeymen, but they were always in the mix, like Alex Stewart and Carl Williams and guys like that, you know what I mean, and they were fighting each other, they were always fighting each other. All these guys fought each other at some point, you know what I mean. But nowadays, man, it's like you got three or four heavyweights, and that's it. You got Fury, you got Wilder, you got Joshua, you got Usyk now. You know what I mean? And pretty much that's about it. You
Well,
know,
you got to remember back then the greats were fighting, man. Foreman, all these people, man, and until the fucking monster came out, bro. Which you already know who the little monster was. he just started banging everybody out, bro. Within what, 30 seconds, 45 seconds, he was knocking people out.
Yeah, he beat Michael Spinks in what 90 seconds, and Michael Spinks was, even though Michael Spinks didn't have a belt at the time because they already had stripped him, he was considered the lineal heavyweight champion. He was still
Yeah,
considered the man because he beat Larry Holmes twice.
yeah.
And so Mike Tyson wanted that. So Mike Tyson became the lineal heavyweight champion when he beat Michael Spinks. Even though Michael Spinks didn't have a belt. You know what I mean? But
You know,
yeah,
Foreman, I think Foreman said he was they had asked him if he ever wanted to fight Mike Tyson, and Foreman came straight out and said it. He said, hell no.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Then Lennox Lewis came, and Lennox Lewis. I think Lennox Lewis. Excuse me. Lennox Lewis is 6'5". He's a pretty built at the time. In his prime, he was built, pretty big dude. 6'5". He knew how to box. He had a hell of a jab, and I just don't see this. I don't see Fury fucking with him. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? At all. Period. Because let's face it. I know that Fury's got good. Because he's huge, 6'9", and the way he can move. Yeah, he got a lot of boxing skills. But the fact that he got dropped 5 times or whatever it was, 4 times by Wilder, who can't fight. He got no boxing skills. He just got the punch. That many times he's been dropped by that dude. I know. Now, don't get me wrong. A fighter's, you got a puncher's chance all the time. Especially if you're a knockout artist. But
Yeah.
if you're in there with a guy with skills like a Lennox Lewis that got knockout power too, I mean, not as deadly as Wilder, but this man can hit you with either hand and knock you out. You're in trouble. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
don't see it. I can't see it.
Yeah, it's a big difference, man. I mean, them fights back in the day, like I said, nasty. What do
Yep.
you think would have happened if Lewis, what if Fury would have fought against a young Tyson?
If it was if it was Mike Tyson with the head movement and the great footwork
The peekaboo.
prior to I would say prior to the loss in Japan, Buster Douglas, but more so probably I would say 86 through 87. I would say, I don't see anybody beating that Mike Tyson.
Oh, there was nobody even getting close to him, man. He was just
Yeah.
banging people away. But remember who his manager was back then too. You know what I mean?
Who, Casamado or Rooney?
Cuss, Cuss
Yeah,
was taking
yeah,
care of him,
right,
man.
right.
So Cuss
But
was doing the right thing until he
right,
went. They brainwashed him, and he went with what's his face?
was it? Yeah, that was after. Yeah, so so that
I
team.
forgot his name.
Yeah, so Kevin Rooney and all them dudes and the ones, the manager, I can't think of the dude's name right now offhand, but after Cuss passed, the two guys that was his manager, they continued to be his manager. Once he left them and went to, what you just said, that's when it was a wrap. And plus his mind wasn't in it. He
Yeah,
wasn't taking it serious as he used to. And that's what happens. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
That's what happens.
It is what it is, though, man. What we got to look forward to now, you know what I mean, in boxing.
Yeah, well, Holyfield Tyson should have happened in they should have fought, I would say probably 87, I know about 88, 89, somewhere around there should have been, you know what I mean? But then he went to prison, and then Holyfield, Buster Douglas took the belt from Tyson, and in his very next fight, he fought Holyfield. Holyfield took him,
Yep.
excuse me, took him, you know what I mean? And even Holyfield, he's my favorite heavyweight. He's a 4-time heavyweight champion. He should really be 5-time. But he beat look at him. He's fought Michael Moore. He fought George Foreman. He fought Tyson twice. He fought Lennox Lewis. He fought Riddick Bowe. You know what I mean? He fought James Toney. Fucking he was fighting they fought everybody, man. It wasn't on this ducking shit. You know what I mean? Crazy.
Yeah, Tyson's downfall was unreal, especially he got with oh my God, I forgot his name. I remember he married that chick Givens,
Given,
Robin
yeah.
Givens. She
Heather-
jacked him up. What is it? His new manager.
The managers were
Bill Caton.
the two black dudes.
What was it?
Jacobs that died, and Bill Caton was the last one.
Those are the original ones, yeah. But
The
then
original, no, but then he went over to
Don King Jr.
Don King, there you go. Don King, man, he smashed them, bro. He
Well,
charged them
Don
for
King was his
everything.
promoter. Don King was the promoter. His managers were Jackson and I can't think of the other dude's name.
Yeah,
But
but at the end of the day,
his stepson
they were
had
all with
something
him.
to do with it too. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. He's the
they
one
were
that
all
put them in line with them. Yeah, and they all fucked him. You know what I mean?
somebody said something about, yo, this guy charged him for everything, bro. If it was a towel, you
Mm-hmm.
spending 10 grand, 20 grand for a towel. What?
Yeah, yeah, yep. Crazy, huh?
No, that's see that right there. That's yeah.
That was Mike's downfall,
How you doing, buddy?
getting hooked up with the devil.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was yeah. Well, he has started knocking on the devil's door, and look who opened it. Don King.
Anthony
Yep.
Elios, welcome. Um, he
Timo, Don King is still alive. I believe
yeah,
so.
yeah, he's alive. He's alive. What you call he screwed over Tyson. He screwed over Trinidad. He screwed over a lot of guys for a lot of money. But
The list,
those are the ones I can think of.
the list is long. The list is
Yeah, the
long.
list
Oh
is
yeah,
long.
bro. He banged out. Yo, that dude. I'm surprised
Yeah,
he was still walking.
He knew which pockets to grease. He knew exactly what he was doing. Listen, the man built his brand up from nothing because he knew how to deal with people. He had the gift of gab.
he's
He
the
was a
And
ex-con
street
too.
guy.
and he's ruthless.
He's an
Don
He
King,
was
ex-con.
a street
yeah,
guy.
exactly. He already had two bodies under his belt.
Yep.
Yeah,
Ruthless.
Yeah, he was a street guy. They actually got a movie about him.
yeah, yeah. Hit me and I'll sue.
And yeah, hit me and I'll sue.
Hit me and I'll sue. Remember that in Rocky? He kept saying that too till he finally just said, "I ain't got nothing." Bam. You know what I
You ain't
mean?
got nothing to sue.
Holyfield fought my good friend in his debut, Lionel Byram, Byarm from Philly. No easy task. You can watch it on YouTube, and it was a 6-rounder.
Oh, that's cool. I'll have to check that out.
Hagler, Nigel Benn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nigel Benn was a beast. The dark, what was his name? The dark or the dark destroyer? No, the dark destroyer. I think it was. Or now his son Connor's fighting.
Look, Tim hit it right on the nail, bro. King was a numbers runner in Cleveland.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Tim Egan knows his stuff when it comes to boxing.
Yeah,
So does Anthony Elios. Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
And that's the thing, man. You got Cleveland. I mean, from the movie I saw, I guess he had gotten caught up or something like that for a murder. He went in, came out, and started making his money.
Yep. Yep. Stool pigeons. What's good, fellas? Everyone hit that like and subscribe. Yep. Thanks, stool pigeon. But man, there were so many wars back then, man. It's crazy.
Yeah. But you
Boxing,
know
man.
what? At the end of the day, bro, the fight I can't, and that one I'll never forget is with what you call it, the chamaco Gatti, Arturo Gatti,
Yeah.
Oh
and
yeah.
the Irishman there,
Mickey Ward.
Mickey Ward. Yeah, bro, that shit. All the fights they had were freaking nonstop.
Yeah. What about I think what's the name? Man, the Pacquiao and Marquez fights. There was 4 of them. Those were pretty
That
good.
was another one. Those were wars,
Pretty good.
man. They
Yeah.
went at it, bro.
And Pacquiao, Morales, Pacquiao, Barrera. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
Pacquiao had some good ones, man. I mean, that dude, right? I still think they should have had him fight Mayweather, way
Oh
before
yeah,
that.
they should have fought at least 6-7 years before they actually fought, if not
That
longer.
would have been a fight.
But
Morales Barrera,
yeah, Morales Barrera too.
that
Is
was another
another
one.
another one they always talk about the 4 kings, right? I think I mentioned this before. They always talk about Duran, Leonard, Hagler, and Hearns, but they don't mention that I think he should be in that conversation. The only one he didn't fight out of them was Hagler, but he fought Hearns, he fought Duran, he fought Leonard. And that's
Yep.
Wilfredo Benitez. You know what I mean?
Hagler was my man, bro. I used to love watching
Yeah.
Hagler. Hagler had that style where he'd plant one on you real quick.
Yeah, Corrales and Castillo. That was a
Yeah,
hell of a fort. Remember, he kept dropping the piece out of his mouth on purpose, man, to get the little break, right? And then I think that ref told him finally, I'm not doing it no more, or don't do that no more. You're gonna be taking points, and I think he even got some points taken. And that last time, man, Goosen picked it up, put it in his mouth, and he ended up knocking out Castillo.
Yep.
That was a hell of a
And the
fucking
Benitez was a good fighter too, man.
Yeah, he was.
Oh yeah, that's why I
Marvin
said.
Marvin Hagler was just amazing.
That's why I said he
he
needs to
was
be
the
in that.
And we got Ernie Shavers down. Bien. Good puncher.
Yeah, that's why I said that Benitez belongs in that talk with those four
Yeah.
kings. He needs to be the fifth king. You know what I mean? He just didn't fight Hagler. Now I get it on, maybe that's what it is, but if you break it down, he was champion at 17 years old. He still holds that record to this day, world champion at 17. And then
Yeah.
he lost his welterweight title to Leonard, right? And then he ended up losing to Hearns. He lost his super welterweight title, or junior middleweight, however you want to call it. He lost it to Hearns, and then he beat Duran. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Worst referee.
Hagler Hearns too. I don't remember.
Oh yeah, I remember that fight clear.
Yo, that was a brawl, bro.
No, they only fought one time though. They fought. I don't remember them fighting twice.
I believe they did. I believe they did, bro.
No, I see Pounding the Pink Bill told them they only fought once. Hagler, Leonard, and Hearns fought twice.
Yeah, you're right.
Could be, yeah. Could be.
No, but I remember that. I remember that Hagler and Hearns fight. I remember his eyes when they went slot machine.
Yo, but you remember the way, bro? They used to go. Yo, they were throwing them punches, bro, and you could see it in them. They were like, at the end, they were just dying.
Yeah, they were serious. They were serious. Some of the best minutes in boxing you're gonna see. It's up there.
Yeah. Yep. And then Hearns thought I think they called it a draw, didn't they? The second one. And I think Hearns really won that fight, man. But
there was a lot of stuff going on back in them days, bro.
Yeah. But you know what Sugar Ray used to do, bro, was that he would, the last 15 seconds of the round, 10, 15 seconds, he would throw a bunch of flurries when he get the crowd excited. And a lot of them were just hitting glove, you know what I mean? But he had a way of making it look like it was that he was, that he was doing big things,
Yeah. You know what? I still remember Sugar Ray. At the end, I stopped liking him. I don't know why. I just stopped liking him. But he wound up getting back in the ring with Hector Camacho.
Yeah, he knocked him out. Yeah.
Bro, Camacho brutalized that man in the ring, bro. At the age they were, he brutalized them. I was like, holy shit.
Hey, Nelson, pull up Anthony Elios. He's right.
About the hand?
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Hearns broke his hand in the first round against Hagler.
Hearns was a bad boy. He had that reach. He was bad. Yeah. He had that knockout power.
And you know what Hearns did, right? Hearns won welterweight. Then he went up to junior. He went up to super welterweight, won the belt, and then he went all the way up to, I think he went up to super middleweight, skipping middleweight, and he went all the way to super middleweight, won a belt. Then he went up to light heavyweight, won a belt, and then came down to middleweight, back down to middleweight. So that means he had to cut off 15 pounds, and he won that belt. So he's a five weight class champion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, they got a couple. There was a couple of fighters, man. I remember that were good fighters, but what messed them up was their ring antics. You know what I mean? It was like,
yeah.
What is that kid? I think he's British, but he was
Nassim.
Bro, that kid came in there flipping and this and that, but then the last fight I seen his legs wiggle.
Herrera fucked him up.
His legs wiggled.
He was doing the two-step Macarena.
What's up?
He
was shaking it off.
He was noodle grooving. Oh shit!
That boy's knees didn't buckle; they just freaking started flaring.
Yeah, yours aren't becoming better. You're right.
Hearns wanted to fight Sugar Ray, but Sugar Ray was doing all the dancing. Didn't want to part. Yep, he didn't, and that's why that's probably why, like what you said, Nelson. You start, you don't know what it was, but you had a change of heart with him as a fighter. It's because of all that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You know, I never dug Camacho. To be honest with you, I
Camacho
never.
was he was another one that was flamboyant and stuff. Like he came in the ring with all that, you know, costumes and it was a show. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Which there's a lot of people that enjoy that. And there's a lot of people that are like, nah, man, get in the ring and fight. That's it.
yeah.
I used to not dig a lot of his stuff, and what's funny is that I used to work in a pizza shop, Third Avenue and Tremont, in the Bronx, and he'd
Mhm.
come once a week to get pizza there. I used to look at him. I used to not say nothing to him, and he's still just crazy with tight ass pants, cowboy boots type shit, and it was just like, oh.
Yo,
Wow.
you remember
But
you
but
just said
re-
that.
I still got to rest in peace to him. You feel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I don't dislike him. He's still one of our greatest. He's still one of our greatest champions. It's just there
It's
was a
funny
lot
you
that
said
I
that,
put ahead of
Carlos,
him.
because that dude, he used to remember the conversation we had about my cousin, whatever, and your boy knew my
Yeah,
cousin.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, well, my cousin dated Camacho's sister, and we went to a New Year's Eve party, and Camacho had them MC Hammer pants on.
Yeah.
And yo, that man got mad because people were making fun of him, bro. I was like, wow. But you know how that was back in the day, bro.
Oh yeah, he had his own style. I used to laugh at him, because
Yeah,
it was always, he would always come in there with the leather jacket with the tassels and just
yeah,
outrageous. And I used to be like, oh shit. I used to not say nothing to him. I used to just give him his food and that was it.
Yeah,
yeah. I
yeah.
give you know what, and it's like I said, I give him props. The dude he did his fights and stuff like that. Then his son tried to get involved in it, but
Oh no,
it
his
wasn't
son
working.
wasn't. Yeah, you know what,
No,
Bill? I say about Camacho though. Camacho, even though that dude, he's okay. He fought Rosario, who was a pretty hard puncher. Rosario's what changed the game when it came to Camacho because I don't know
Rosario,
what it
yeah,
was. Something about the way Rosario punched him and all that. He ever since after that fight, Camacho started fighting differently. He started fighting
hmm,
more away out from the outside and more running. Okay, then
yep,
Chavez whipped the shit out of him. I mean, bad. He had him all busted up. He still didn't go down. Right.
yep,
Trinidad put hands on him. He still didn't go down. De La Hoya put hands on him. He still didn't go down. He's a tough motherfucker. I gotta admit, he's a tough ass dude.
yeah, he was.
He had a good jaw. He had good skills, but like I said, after Rosario, he never was the same.
Yep,
So,
With him, it was he had his own style, and our own people were gonna murder him when he put the flag on the back of the trunk. You
yep,
remember that, bro. You had Puerto Ricans talk about when we see him on site, it's on site for
yeah,
disrespecting us. It was serious, and he apologized, and they left it alone. But then we get back to his son. His son has skills, but here's the thing, and this is what boxing. This is what makes these fighters. You can have all the skills in the world. If your heart is not built for it, you're not gonna go anywhere. And the kid had
ain't
skills, but
gonna
he
do it.
just ain't had that heart. You gotta have that heart.
Hmm. Yeah, he was all over the place, bro. He wasn't gonna
yeah,
that status his father had. He wasn't gonna reach it.
Yeah,
no,
you gotta become your own person.
That's
Look what
right.
Mayweather did. You come from lineage, all the your uncle, your pops, and then look, he said, no, I got I'm doing my
that's
own
it.
thing. That his
And
own
Anthony
I
heart.
remember
Anthony
that.
Elliott,
Yeah, I
yeah,
remember that with Boom Boom Mancini when he fought Kim, bro. That was that was deep, bro.
and he even brought his son and Kim's son and his wife came to the U.S. and met Mancini. This is sometime recently now. This is maybe in the
Yeah,
last, I don't know, maybe last 6, 7 years. You know what I mean? Because at the time, I believe either he was a little boy when this happened, Kim's son, or his
yeah,
wife was pregnant with him when the fight when his dad got killed in the ring.
yeah. That was sad, bro. That was sad.
He's you know what, and he probably don't talk about it, but he go to sleep with that every night, wake up every day
Oh
to that.
hell yeah, bro. Hell
Oh yeah,
yeah.
absolutely, absolutely. I can't remember what was that British fighter. He was a British fighter, black dude. He fought. Chris Eubanks, and he might have fought Nigel Benn as well. And then he got messed up later on. I don't know if he was in a car accident or if he got messed up from the fight. Does anybody know? Can't
Nah, I
think of his
don't.
name right. I can't think of his name right now. I'm seeing his face and all that, but I can't remember his name. He got jacked up, and I want to say it was from the
Frank Bruno?
no. Frank Bruno's fine.
No,
Frank Bruno got
listen,
Frank Frank Bruno had Frank Bruno's a heavyweight, but no, this guy was a super super middleweight. No, not Mike McCallum. You're thinking of McClellan, Gerald McClellan, but that's not the guy I'm talking about. This guy I'm talking about is from England.
hmm.
Um, Gerald McClellan got in a fight and he got messed up in the ring, and I think that was what against Nigel Benn. But damn man, I can't think of this guy's name right now. Anthony Elios or Tim Egan. You guys know the
Come on,
British
we
fighter.
got
The
a couple
British
of
fighter.
people.
He's a black dude, and he fought Eubanks, and he got all messed up. I don't know if it was from the fight or I think it was from the fight. Um, Damn, I can't remember his name, man. That's crazy. Let's see. He fought Chris Eubank. Yeah, Salvador Sanchez was bad too. Salvador Sanchez was bad. He beat Wilfredo Gomez,
Yeah,
and
he
then
was. He was nasty.
yeah, not too long after that, he ended up getting in a car accident and wrecked his I think he had a Corvette. There you go, Michael Watson. Yeah, Michael Watson. That's his name. Thank you, David. Yeah, Michael Watson. Who yeah, I know that. That's right. I forgot what happened to him. Who are you talking about? Whose primos did you grow up with? Primo DeVille? Grew up with his younger primos though. Met him on once. Yeah, I don't know who's I wonder who's he said he grew up with somebody's cousins. I guess I don't know. Only one I seen you mention was Salvador Sanchez.
Hmm. No, there was a lot of good fighters, man. Livingston, Bramble, all these cats, they were good, man.
Yeah, Livingston Bramble was nice.
Livingston Bramble. You know that
He's
after
a boxer.
Bramble fought somebody and he stopped fighting. I think it was a Chapo.
Uh, Rambo Livingston.
Yeah, Livingston Bramble.
Yeah, it was either him or Gomez.
Yeah, because he fought, if I'm not mistaken, he fought Chapo, and Chapo thumbed him in the eye or something like that, and he wound up winning the fight, and Bramble said, "I'm done." Same thing with Hagler. Hagler, the same thing. He lost the fight. He was like, "I'm done."
Then he became a then he became a movie star in Italy.
Who that?
Hagler.
Hagler. All I
Yeah,
remember was him doing the freaking the deodorant commercial.
yeah. No, he became a movie star in Italy. He moved to Italy and became a movie star.
No shit.
Damn, dude, look at this. Bramble. He was 40. He had 40 wins and 26 losses. Holy shit, that's a lot of losses.
Mhm.
Let's see.
He was tough.
Yeah, he was a tough cat, man.
Okay, he fought Boom Boom. Um,
Alexis Arguello. Hell yeah, that boy was nasty.
Yeah, he was.
Alexis was nasty.
He had that reach too. Boy,
he
that
fought
was.
Boom Boom. He fought Bobby Chacon. Uh,
Yeah, that's why you can see some of the subscribers like Anthony Elio, Tim Egan. These,
Yep.
these brothers know boxing.
yeah, he fought Chapo Edwin Rosario.
Yep. Yeah, combat medic. He wound up killing Kim inside the ring.
Yeah, Rosario knocked him out in 2 rounds.
Hmm. What's good, Sin City? Saludo. I used to like Sweepy, man. Whitaker was off the chain.
Yeah, he was. See, and he's up there with the top in the top 10 as far as defensive fighters.
Yep, Sweepy was good.
Yeah, yeah. Chacon, Bobby Chacon just passed away not too long ago.
Wow.
Three people duck and back up and go low, and your punches are looking like you're looking silly to the people that are watching the fight on the outside because you miss they just going nowhere.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think? What do you guys think about that fight with since Alexis was brought up with Aaron Pryor, right? Uh, it was said that Sin City Vanquish. What's up, man? It was said that
That was a battle.
yeah, well, Panama Lewis was his coach or was his manager or his coach, excuse me, his trainer.
That
And that's when he told him, no, don't give me that bottle, give me the one that mixed. And then, he gave him that, the water and whatever was in there, man. And Alexis Aguirre was like, damn, man, he wouldn't stop. Later rounds, the championship
Yeah,
rounds, he
yeah,
was
he laced
coming
him.
just yeah. And he's
He
the
laced
same. That's the same manager that was involved
with
with the
the
Luis
Spanish
Puestos,
dude. Yeah.
with the Collins kid that took out the rap, all the rap or the patty and the gloves. You know
oh
what I
yeah,
mean?
that's a
Yeah.
dirty dude. You can see it in his eyes. You can see when they did the interviews. Like there's no really no like definite proof, but no, you can look at that guy and know that he was a dirtbag. He did exactly what everybody thought he did.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
So
Bobby Chacon.
that right there, the who?
No, I was saying Bobby.
Oh
Tim Egan
yeah.
said it was sad to see Bobby Chacon before he passed. Big time pugilistic dementia. Yeah, and plus he was punch drunk too, man. His speech and all that was bad. Like how Terry Norris, probably worse than Terry Norris. Even Tommy Hearns, you can hear it in him when he talks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why Floyd Mayweather did what he did. He didn't want to be like that. Later in his life, not having his faculties in place.
Miss Chappie wrong. Hey, sweetie. Hey, Bob Moyori.
Oh,
Nelson, can you put up this question?
which one, bro?
Bob Mayori.
Bob. Whoa, my things are going quick. Wait a minute.
Bob's tapping in from New Zealand.
Bam.
What about martial arts guys? Favorite martial artist through the decades?
Bruce Lee.
Yeah, I
Hands
mean,
down. And that's no exaggeration.
That's it. You ain't gonna hit no Steven Seagal up in here.
I like he was a kid. I mean, yeah, Bruce Lee's by far, but since I was a kid, when he was a kid, I like Ernie Reyes Jr. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's he was in Red Sonja as a little boy, as a little prince.
I tell you what, I used to like
don't forget the Last Dragon. He's in the Last Dragon.
Oh yeah.
Leroy.
They had an interview on that dude, man. He was just talking about.
He's a bad boy. You see him in the rundown? That little scene he got in the rundown, that jungle scene? He's a bad boy.
Yeah, bro. They had a lot of good ones, bro. Cause listen, people were into the kung fu because of Lee, but we had Bill Wallace, Superfoot Bill Wallace, which was doing the kickboxing. You had Chuck Norris, which he was a bad mofo too, man. He put it out there. You had a couple of them that were real good, man.
Bolo Ying. You had there was a lot of them.
Yeah, they had a lot.
Don the Dragon Wilson, kickboxing. Benny the Jet Urquidez, kickboxing. The brother dude from Van Damme in the movie Kickboxer, the one that played his brother. He was a real champion.
Yep, that's right.
Eric Snow, I think his name was.
Yeah, they had some good dudes.
You know what? I want to say this. Y'all seen the movie the something about Hollywood with Brad Pitt by Tarantino?
Oh yeah. That was all bullshit, bro. They played that shit.
I'm gonna keep it 100. That's a disrespect to that man.
Yeah,
Listen,
they did. They did him
all
wrong, bro.
all these guys, even Michael J. White, talk about they do this and they'll do that. Bruce Lee was the purest there was. His
Yep.
speed and his power, he could take his index finger and put it in your chest, through your chest. His strength for his size and his speed was unbelievable. And all these guys talk about they use the weight class. Listen, if he was still alive, he'd be wrecking these dudes like it was a joke. Like it
Yep.
was a joke. Like they're not even existing. They couldn't
Yep.
mess with him. And people they only watch movies and all these guys talk about, yeah, we do this and we do that, different weight classes. Stop. That man was just unbelievable. Y'all not
Look,
even on his level.
look what Veal puts up, bro. What about Poncherello from Chips?
He's Boricua. He's
Yeah.
Puerto
Oh,
Rican.
yeah. Well, the way he fought karate, he could stay out that way, bro. Oh, wait a
Yeah,
while.
yeah. He's Boricua. He's a mamao. He played
Yeah,
a mamao in that
yo,
movie, in the Nicky
he
Cruz
went from
movie.
Chips. He went from Chips to Dos Mujeres Un Camino.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what
yep.
he went into, bro. Soap
He went,
operas.
he went to Mexico. He went to Mexico and became a novela star.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, Bruce Lee would demolish them all. People don't understand his speed. Go watch videos of interviews with Jim Kelly, and he says it. He
Yep.
Yeah,
goes,
Jim
most
Kelly,
of
another one.
the
Jim Kelly,
he,
Kareem Jabbar, Kareem
he
Jabbar too. Kareem
yeah
Jabbar was no joke.
he get trained under him. He trained
Yeah,
James
Yep.
Coburn. Bruce Lee trained
Colburn.
a lot of them guys,
yeah.
and
Yep. We had a bunch of them that trained, bro. James Colburn. All these dudes were training under Bruce Lee.
And Bruce Lee was before all that. Before all that, Bruce Lee was right over here where I'm from, with
Yep.
with teaching people over here. My uncle,
Yeah.
my
There you
uncle,
go.
and my cousin's dad, and another family friend, and another cousin's husband. They all trained with him at one
Yeah.
point. Right there in Oakland.
See right there, Jim Kelly, Jackie Chan. Those are guys. Tony Jaa.
Yeah.
They all guys that knew what they were doing.
yeah, there was some
Then
bad boys.
Herschel. Remember you guys remember Joey Browner of the Vikings, the safety.
Yeah.
He was all into I don't know exactly what art, but I want to say it was uh he was into the samurai swords, and he would dress up like in the attire of like the samurais,
Yeah.
and I don't know what exactly what shoot let me see what I don't know exactly what the art was called, um because I don't think it was judo. I know it was not judo, but it was another Japanese art. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Something in my mind
You
saying
know
for
who?
some reason saying
You know who's still around that actually studied with Bruce Lee and did everything? Inosanto.
Yeah, Danny Inosanto. Yeah,
Inosanto. He's still around, bro. He still talks and stuff like that to today.
mm,
hey Nelson.
Yep.
There's a video out there, and it's called Like Water, and it's a little thing on Bruce Lee. He's playing the the best ping pong champions in the world with nunchucks. It's not
Peter.
fake. He's playing them with nunchucks and he's wiping them. These are the international championship champions. Then they tie a patch of dry stuff under the bottom of each chuck and they throw matchsticks at him. And he lights them up as he hits them. You know the hand and eye coordination you need to get the bottom of a chuck to hit a
Oh,
matchstick in
bro.
the air. People have no concept of just how bad that man was.
Yeah, nah, he do have skills, man. It's like I said, people weren't ready for that because we were so used to the Americanized karate and this and that and blah blah blah. That man changed the whole game. He changed it up.
He created a whole style. He used all the
Yep.
different styles. He studied all the different styles. Every style, he studied it. He studied the boxing,
Yeah, he
fencing,
did.
everything.
and he
He
made his
figured
own
out
style. And he made his own style.
Yep.
exactly
Jeet Kune Do. Jeet Kune
yep,
Do.
with a
Yep.
philosophy because he was
Yep,
he
he
was
made
he
that
was
while
deep.
with a philosophy while he was in the hospital healing up from his broken back. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then mastered it.
But
Yeah,
I watched
that's
the
good.
interview with that Michael Jai White and he was talking about what he would do to Bruce Lee and this and that. I'm saying I said you
Man,
don't even know what you're
he would have
talking
got
about.
slapped.
You
So
don't
this
even know
one
what
is
you're
funny.
talking about right now. You couldn't even mess with that speed, man, and that power. He could break bones if he wanted to.
Read that one, Carlos. 1970s. Every young lad had a Bruce Lee poster on their wall. Well, 1970 and even the 80s, you had all kind of people walking around kung fu slippers, the kung fu pants. You remember them days, Carlos?
Yeah, Forget about it. You get the brown bottoms or the white bottoms. The white ones
Yeah.
they got destroyed with, but
Good night,
everybody
Corral.
had the pants and nunchucks. Everybody was playing with
Yep.
nunchucks. We were
Hey,
lucky. We lived down the block from the hospital because my uncles and everybody, all of us wound up going to the hospital because the chucks will bounce on certain things and bounce back and hit you right in the eye.
Well, damn, they made a song about it. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Remember that song?
hoo ha, hoo ha. Those cats was fast as lightning.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, Timo Deville. Yeah, I know Bruce Lee's from the Bay. That's why I was saying what I said. My uncle and my friend of the family and another cousin's husband trained with him in Oakland. That's why all my family,
Yeah, you
all
know.
my peoples are from Oakland, Dakota, and Hayward, bro.
Good night, Kumel.
Good night, Camille. I think it wasn't Herschel Walker. He was bad and he did some martial arts too, I believe. Herschel Walker.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
He was an athlete. He was a pure athlete, Hershey.
Somebody right here said Andre Tippett was a black, or Tim Egan said Andre Tippett was a black belt in Occoquan. Andre Tippett played for the Patriots
Yeah, yeah. He was a
back in the
good football
80s,
player.
80s, early 90s.
He was a good football player.
There was quite a. Who was the there was an actor that used to study under him too. I think he just passed away not so long ago. He worked in if I'm not mistaken, Enter the
The white,
Dragon.
the white dude, right? The white dude.
Yeah, Enter the
Yeah.
Dragon and Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, he played the girl's father.
Yep, yep,
Um, yeah. I forgot about it. It'll come. Yeah, he was the Enter the Dragon. He played Rourke,
yeah,
John
yep.
Saxon.
John Saxton, that was it. Yeah,
Bruce trained a lot of people, and he
yeah, he
taught them,
did.
especially when it came to the kicks. If you ever watch video of him kicking the bag, dude, we've seen the bag. The heavy bag moves a certain way, but the way he kicked the bag is almost about to come off the hinges. The power he had, if he kicked in your chest, he's
Yep.
punching everything, your ribs and everything. So all that extra, we would do this. No, you won. You need to understand how much force he generated for a body that little.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was cut up to the T though. That man had no body fat.
bro. Listen, I don't care what anybody says. Growing up, bro, back in the '70s, '80s, when we used to watch Channel 5 on Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon, I think it was,
Yep.
and we used to watch all the Wu-Tang movies that came up, bro. And then guess what would happen after we watched that Wu-Tang movie, bro?
You go outside and you play and you start dramatizing it. Yeah,
Start
we
kicking your
Bro,
little cousin's ass and your neighbor's ass and, and your
I
little
would
brother's
I
ass.
would put on my kung fu slippers, go outside and get my ass whooped.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
you know where I got my jab flaps at? My kung fu shoes. I got them in state prison. Span South,
Huh?
excuse me.
Mhm.
In the hole, they give out jab flaps. They give out the kung fu
Oh
shoes.
man.
Fucking feet be hurting, man. They ain't got no padding. The bottom of your feet. Oh man, forget about it.
The ones they give in the feds, we call them Air Gilligans.
Yeah, man. Such great memories right now. Talking about martial art movies and like watching Rocky and
Yeah, but you know
stuff like
what?
that.
Look at now, bro. If you really look at it, look at TV shows now. They're like, I don't know, it's just weird to me, bro. Back in the day, we had Starsky and Hutch, we had Columbo, we had freaking
T.J.
Kojak,
Hooker.
all these shows. TJ Hooker, I mean, it was unreal.
Yeah, and fucking that the great what was the one with Baloney, the basketball show?
Return of the 36 Chambers. Yep, that was a joint, bro.
And Chico and the Man and freaking
Ah, bro.
Five Deadly Vellums.
what's the name of that
Yep.
show guy? That show guys with Baloney and they White Shadow, the White Shadow.
White Shadow.
Great Shadow. Yep. You
White
had a bunch of
Shadow,
shows, bro. Like I said, I still remember.
Pepper and Son.
I used to watch Channel 11, The Odd Couple. Then after The Odd Couple was The Honeymooners.
WPIX.
Yep.
Cincinnati.
That's Channel
WPIA,
11
brother. Channel 11 back in New York.
in
Oh,
New
what
York.
you're talking about? WKRP in Cincinnati.
And then it turns into the WB.
Yep.
What was that other one? Chico and the Man.
Chico and the Man was another one that was good.
Chico and the
Sam.
Man was Freddie Prinze. That was Freddie Prinze, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Chico the Man. Oh, Welcome Back, Kotter. That's what I was thinking of. Welcome Back,
Welcome
Kotter.
back. Yep. Welcome back, Carter. You had.
Welcome
I mean,
Back,
there was a
Kotter.
lot of
What's
shows.
happening?
Man.
The
How they
Wayne,
say
Wayne, Wayne.
the 18. Yeah, I used to love the 18.
18. What about What's Happening? The Wayne, Wayne, Wayne.
Yeah, I
Thomas
Yeah,
remember
what
that
Thomas
happened?
one, bro. Fall
rerun.
Guy. Y'all
There's
remember
so
Fall
many,
Guy?
Oh
so
yeah,
many
absolutely.
shows.
The Fall Guy. My thing when I was a kid was Dukes of Hazard.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody watched Dukes of Hazzard. Yep.
Yeah, I should try to stay home from school because it came on during school hours.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yep.
so many
And
good
we
shows.
watched it, bro. We watched all kind of stuff, man. It's like I said, when I was young, I used to watch all that shit. Then it got now most of those
Archie
shows now.
Bunker. Yep.
Three's Company. I love Three's Company. I like In the Heat of the Night too.
What's up, man?
The
Yeah,
Jeffersons.
the
Yep.
Jefferson. Now check this out. Can you imagine?
Oh yeah.
Good times, Miss Can't Be Wrong. She's on, boy. Good times is the shit.
Good times. Freaking
Can you imagine having
Archie
All
Bunker.
in the Family and the Jeffersons on now?
Oh,
Nah,
cancel,
they'd be
cancel
censored.
culture like a motherfucker.
They'd be
They
censored.
cancel it, bro, in a
Cancel
heartbeat.
culture. Sanford
And
and Son too. Sanford and Son
yeah,
too.
yeah,
Yeah,
Shit. You know what I mean?
it's crazy how it is. It's like
yeah.
I tell you guys, like my son, I don't restrict him. You know, that's the biggest thing, curiosity. I said, so I let him watch certain stuff, and he knows,
Yeah.
not to grab from it. But yeah, that's too much of that going on. The censorship is just crazy.
Yo, Partner said, instead of BJ, BK in the Bear.
B, BJ in the Bed was my
In
show.
the Bear. Yo,
What
I
about the
remember
bad
the
news?
Night Rider.
What about the Bad News Bear? The Bad News Bears. The freaking the Bad News Bears. Yeah, Knight Rider.
Yep.
Uh, Magnum PI.
Miami Vice.
Miami Vice.
Oh, yo, I talking about Miami Vice. I'm gonna have that guy come on, bro. We're gonna do a show with him. He was one of the camera guys for the Miami Vice,
Yeah.
and yo, he's got some stories, bro.
That show was the that show was the stuff,
Street
dude.
Blues.
Hill Street Blues. I like Hill Street Blues.
Oh,
Oh, that was a great
Beretta
top
was the
show.
shit.
Hill
Sanford and
Street
Son.
Blues and the Commish. What about the Commish?
I wasn't too into the commission.
No, I wasn't really into it, but I remember it, and
I remember that, yeah.
it comes on now. I was catching it when I was in the pen the last time. It was coming on all the time. Certain channel I had.
Hill
Hey,
Street
you ever
Blues.
watch a show called Rescue?
I
No.
believe
What
so.
about Barney Miller?
That
Oh,
was
you
funny as
forget
hell.
about it.
Yeah, but if you want to get into that, bro,
Fish.
listen. Well, they have fish, but Benny Hill, all time
Benny
favorite.
Hill. Oh
Benny
yeah, Benny
Hill. Oh, forget it.
Hill. They're all running around and shit. I
Benny
used to watch
Hill,
that shit when I was like 5 years old. I go to my dad's.
Taxi
I'd be
was the
watching
shit.
that shit. That shit was funny.
We
Travis John
watched me,
MD. Yep.
me and my cousins. We'd all watch Benny Hill because it was
Oh,
even I guess it was okay over there for them to show all the cleavage and everything, and we'd watch it and we'd laugh and we'd enjoy it because we didn't have anything like that over in the regular channel.
look at Father said Buck Rogers. I remember Buck Rogers too. That was off the chain.
Yeah, Buck Rogers was good. They
Bob
all
Six
Marley,
came
million,
on
six
after
million
each
dollar
other.
man.
Oh yeah.
Six
$6
million
million. Yeah,
dollar
they had
man.
the $6 million man, $6 million woman.
$6 million woman.
He said Silver Spoons. I used to watch
Yeah.
Silver Spoons.
Ricky Schroeder. Hell yeah.
Miss Can't
Any
Be Wrong used to have to sneak to watch Benny Hill. Boy, Benny was on and popping.
Yeah, yeah.
Taxi was funny as hell. The Hulk, yeah.
Oh yeah. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Yeah.
you
Benny
and
Battlestar Galactica, yep. Oh, there's so many good shows, man. And they still classics. You can watch them. They replay them on other channels. It's awesome to do that.
what about
Yeah.
I can't believe nobody said Nanu Nanu.
Oh,
Oh,
Morgan
Mork and
Mindy.
Mindy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mork and Mindy.
There's
That's
so
another
many.
Freaking
one.
Dude.
Wonder
what's that
Woman.
other one? The
Activision.
Great American Great what is it?
Greatest
Great American.
American Hero, yeah. That was
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
Hawaii Five-O. The Love Boat.
The
Fantasy
Love
Island.
Boat. Fantasy Island. Yep.
Buzz, the plane, boss, the
The
plane.
plane. Yo, they said that dude in real life was he was a badass, bro. He was gangster.
Who, the little guy?
Tattoo, yeah, bro. He was a nasty drunk.
Really?
He'd pull out a 44 on your ass real quick.
Harvey Village.
Fantasy Island. Good to hear the
Oh,
parents into.
what about this show? Que pasa USA?
Oh shit, yeah. That's where what Manolo first started to do that
Yeah,
played Scarface.
yeah. Stephen Bauer, but he wasn't going by. He was going by his real name then. It was, what is it, Rocky Echeverria or something like that.
Yes, yeah,
He wasn't going by Stephen Bauer.
yeah.
He
More from
played.
the
He played. I don't know if you guys know this, but in that movie Boss of Bosses, he played Vito Genovese.
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
$6 million man. Yeah,
Funny,
wow.
man.
He
Funny
played the
how we start
cartel
talking about all
boss.
these old things.
He played the cartel boss in Breaking Bad.
The Untouchables.
Did he?
Yeah, he played a boss in the Mexican cartel.
I didn't know that one. I didn't watch Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad is one of the best series ever created.
El
Ultimate.
Chapulín Colorado,
El
or El
Chapulín
Chapo.
Colorado.
Oh, Chapulín. Yeah, okay, yeah.
El
Chapulín Colorado
Chapulín.
TV. Yeah, the show.
I remember that, bro.
Chespirito.
Yeah. I got a statue of El Chavo.
Chavo del Ocho.
Chavo del Ocho, yeah.
Yeah, Chavo del Ocho. How about Ultraman?
Ultraman.
Ultraman.
I
Ultraman.
remember that one.
That
I
was a
used
lot
to
new.
watch Tim. I used to watch the original Twilight Zone, Outer Limits.
Oh, just the best. All of them. They were
What
deep
was the
back
one?
then.
What was the one with the family? They got broke. They broke down. Didn't they break down in outer space or something? That old black and white.
I
Lost in
remember that.
Space. Was it Lost in Space? I think it was called.
It might be, but I remember
Yeah, Lost in
Land of
Space.
the Lost.
Oh, Land of the Lost.
Sábado Gigante.
Oh, the pound hit. How about La Condesa?
I don't know that one.
La Condesa. Let's see if Pounder knows that one. She's on Telemundo.
What was that lady's name?
Space.
Edie
Chacon.
Chacon.
Yeah, she was the original J Lo.
The original
Yeah.
Shaky. Yeah, she was twerking.
Yeah, remember in the movie she's all
twerking.
that ass you can't have. This one you can. When she's playing Pucci and El Cantante.
That was a Huchicuchi era Charro.
Yeah, Taro. They marketed themselves and forget it. You know, they did good. Lost in Space.
You know what I watch a lot of, bro? What's his name? Don Rickles, bro.
Oh, Don Rickles is awesome, dude.
Rickles, bro. The roast, he was a beast, bro.
He was. There was some that was their specialty. You know, at the roast, those roasters, forget about it. Oh man, I can't remember his name now, but there's a comedian. He was like the best at those roasts. He always played a drunk. He was the absolute best at playing a drunk.
Carlos, there's a question for you.
What's wrong?
I put it on the screen. You see it?
Wait, dude on the top left, you speak Spanish? Yeah, he grew up in a he grew up in a around a bunch of Puerto Ricans, but yeah, he's gringo. He's a white man. Bro, hey, Timo, we come, bro. You're from the Bay Area, bro. You know us Puerto Ricans, we come in all different colors, bro. You should know that.
What's your heritage, if you don't mind asking, Carlos?
Me, I'm Puerto Rican.
We're all Puerto Rican on here.
Foster Brooks, the NUZ, you rock. I love Foster Brooks. Foster Brooks was the absolute best. I can still watch his stuff now and crack up. Nobody played a drunk like he did. Nobody.
That was on Carol Burnett's show, right?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he's done them all. He was brilliant. He was brilliant at what he did.
I even watched that from time to time when I was in the joint. It would come on, and I would watch that. That was the same channel the commission would come on.
The
Look,
commission.
look,
Wow.
look at those roasts. Those roasts wouldn't be able to be allowed to be played on now. It's so ridiculous. It's crazy.
Oh
Nah,
no,
they wouldn't allow it, bro. They'll take it right out, bro.
Don Rickles would have a hard time.
Yeah, nah.
Red
Don
Fox,
Rickles,
would have a hard time.
The night
Shit.
can't be wrong.
can't be wrong.
Good night. Probably Rodney Dangerfield. All them dudes probably would have a hard time nowadays. You know what I mean?
Yes, we do. We got big ass families, bro.
Oh yeah. What part of the Bay are you from, Themo?
Facts for life. Wow.
Back to Life. I used to watch that.
Yeah.
That was with was Tootie in that one?
All good, Timo. No problem, my brother.
Timo, we good, baby.
Yeah.
We good.
Richard Pryor.
Dangerfield was clean.
Richard Pryor was off the chain, bro.
No, Richard
Oh,
Pryor.
Richard.
Yeah, I believe all them dudes would have been in trouble.
Listen, Richard
San
Pryor,
Ho,
George
South Bay,
Carlin.
San
Listen,
Ho.
George Carlin, forget about it.
Oh,
George Carlin would have been so sensitive right now. It's ridiculous.
South Bay, San Jose. Okay, there's some of us out there because that's where we got the Dia de San Juan festival every year on Tolly, right there on Tolly in San Jose at the Santa Clara County Fairgrounds.
See, what made Richard, what made George Carlin the man was that he was dropping knowledge with comedy.
Yeah, he
He
was.
wasn't saying wasn't the
Oh
truth.
no, yeah, exactly.
Yo, and this one right here, this question I'm putting up, I mean, the statement, but it's true what he's saying. Tamika said Mel Brooks said Blazing Saddles couldn't be made today. No, they wouldn't allow it.
Nope.
They would not allow it.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of good people out there, man.
They want to censor everything, but yet they want to lie to us in our face.
Yep. Yep.
You know, and it's funny because you know, and I don't mean nothing bad by it, but you take away certain shows, like they took away the Dukes of Hazzard. They stopped playing the Dukes of Hazzard. They don't want it on TV and stuff like that. Everybody gets butthurt about every freaking thing. But yet I was sitting with my son because like I said, my son comes to visit me. We're sitting down and watching TV, and these commercials come up, and these guys are kissing on TV. They're doing a commercial for this and that. That's not the way we were raised. You know what I'm saying? We didn't see that. You didn't see that.
Oh man, I don't. You know, yeah. No.
Lenny Bruce, yeah, Lenny Bruce.
What about? Remember? You guys remember? Yeah, Dick Gregory. There's another one. Remember? Do you guys remember? Robin Harris, the dad from House Party.
Oh yeah.
That motherfucker was funny too.
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand, bro. I don't understand how they came out with this original Kings of Comedy, and they put these guys as the kings. You know, yeah, they're funny, but and there's so many other dudes, so many other guys you could put up there besides them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Robin Harris was a bad boy. You know, rest in peace.
Give me a second.
But like his heart gave out of him, like Bernie Mac too. That's sad.
Yeah. Yeah, the Dukes of Hazzard got that Confederate flag flying. Yeah, that was supposed to be based out of I forgot what state it was. Oh yeah, there it goes, pounding. The AIDS pills commercial, holding hands. It gets a little bit worse. You know, and it's like I say, what happens behind closed doors stays behind closed doors. That's how I was raised. Mac, yeah, Bernie Mac was.
Yeah, he was awesome. I ain't scared of you, Mo.
Yo, Bernie was funny as hell, bro.
His eyes, his face, the eyes would do it. He was good. Rest in peace.
Yeah, He was good, man. So many things that basically they took away, man. It's unreal.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's life. Just living one day at a time. You never know when is your time.
Yep.
But a lot of stuff. You know, especially with drugs, it's
Then
that's the thing.
dude said it's still 1960 in his house.
That's it.
That's what's up, man.
That's it, bro. Listen, I try to do that shit at my house. My wife just slapped the shit out of me. I'm into that old stuff, man. The old furniture. There's still things in the past I like. She's like, nope.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a trip. This just today. My 11-year-old. Well, she'll be 11 on. She'll be 11 this coming on the 31st. So what is that? Tuesday, I think. Anyways, she tells me, Dad, how come you always take your hat off when you come in the house? And then when we eat, I said because it's a form of respect.
Yeah.
They don't understand that stuff. You gotta
They
keep
don't
the.
get
You
that,
gotta keep
bro. It's like I said, I was always taught with dinner was on the table at 5:30. If you ain't here, you ain't eating.
Yeah.
Bob,
And you gotta keep it real. There was no such thing as, talking that smack at the table because you would get smacked.
Bob Mary, you're absolutely right. Eddie Murphy Delirious. That's probably one of the best stand-ups up there ever made. That show.
Yeah, bro. It is what it is, man. I don't know. I don't know. They had some funny. Leguizamo was a funny dude, bro, until he got into the political bullshit.
Yeah, he did a special on HBO where he played. It was also, I think, on Broadway where he played like three characters, like this young Spanish dude from the Bronx that was a
Yep.
vet. Yeah, you see him. They played
You know,
the nerdy brother. He was pretty good.
yeah, he did Mambo Mouth. I remember that was pretty good.
He did a movie called The Pest.
The
One of my
Pest, yeah, I remember the Pest. That was one of my favorite movies.
one of my kids love it. He did a gangster movie, Empire,
Hilarious.
but I didn't believe him in Empire.
Nah, Empire, I don't know, man. That was a little too wacky for
There was
me.
a little extra that acting was could have been better.
That was
Got
a
to
that
be
was a
able to
decent, that
put.
was a pretty good movie.
I didn't
Thank you,
believe his
Anthony.
character. I thought he was good inside his little cameo in John Wick.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that one.
But salute to the brother. He's been doing good stuff. He's productive.
Yeah. I don't know why this big Lou guy's commenting on our chat, bro. Block his ass.
Maybe more. Dudley Moore means
He must give a 300-minute timeout.
Charlie Murphy. You know what? I want to just tell everybody. I want to tell everybody in the chat. Thanks for stopping by because I know there's a lot of other
Definitely.
things going on right now, and you guys are still coming by to hang out with us. And I appreciate you
We
all.
appreciate it. Definitely, man. Definitely. It is what it is.
Eddie Murphy's brother Charlie Murphy was talented too. Rest in peace to him.
Yeah, bro.
That's hard on the kids because the wife went first, and like a year later he went. That's rough. But he was unbelievable. His stories, like the Chappelle Show, will go down to people could hate it, all, hate on him all you want. It'll go down as one of the greatest shows.
Yep. You're absolutely right, Carol.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, he did the
that's
he's
Dave
another
right.
thing.
Show.
He's right.
That's another thing. That's another thing. The kids, man, they're so damn picky, man. You can't get them to eat.
Now,
Uh, you
he's
can't get them
right.
to eat nothing but chicken nuggets, pizza, the same old
Yeah,
crap, man. Every day they want. It's like, man, eat your broccoli, eat your corn, eat your carrots, eat your green beans, man. Your peas. Even some of the pastas and stuff. And they don't even want to touch it. It's crazy.
yeah, man. It's you know what? My wife used to do that to my son. My son, he was real picky, bro. And I used to tell him, you eat what's there. If not, don't eat nothing, bro. That's not the way I was raised. It is what it is. If my mother cooked a piece of chicken, I was eating that damn thing.
Yeah, man.
The Endos, we try, man. We try to keep it 100 on here, man.
I was telling my son about eating habits growing up with my the way my grandmother was. Like my grandmother would make pasteles.
Yeah. Oh, I love patelas.
Yeah.
Chacho.
Well, they spent hours doing pasteles. My grandma's pasteles was unbelievable. But she had a thing. If you put hot sauce on it, you was okay. My brother would put ketchup on everything. He would
Oh
have he would have to literally people would be like, yo, well, are your brothers in the hallway outside the hallway on the staircase eating his pasteles? I was like, because he got ketchup on him. I said, my
yeah.
grandmother was gonna smack that plate right out of his hand.
And did he put ketchup on his pateles too?
Yet, listen, he would eat in the hallway of the staircase because my grandmother would have smacked the plate right out of his hand. You're not gonna disrespect her food by putting ketchup on my pasteles.
Ketchup. Oh man, bro. Well, that's like going to an Italian restaurant and asking them if they got ketchup.
No,
Yeah, I
but
was just gonna say
yeah,
that right now. I was just gonna say that. What was it, Jersey Shore or something? I seen where they asked for ketchup to put on the chicken cutlets or something, and they were like, "Whoa, what the hell?" It was like disrespect.
listen, my mom's was like that too. Like we would go get New York slices. You got if my mom was to see me fold my pizza and like in half, like like, oh no, no, you got to hold it with your trigger finger in the middle of it. You hold it. You eat your pizza by the crust. You don't flatten it. She would knock it out my hand.
Oh damn.
It was
Yeah,
simple,
we did it. We did
simple
the
like eating etiquette that had to go on. Like there was no
yeah,
talking. There was no talking unless you was asking a question.
yeah, no, bro. You know what? I'm hooked, but I've always liked the morcilla.
Oh yeah. But it
Morcilla,
depends on
bro.
where they make it.
Listen, I cook that shit in my house. My wife, she don't stay next to me. She's like, nope, I ain't watching you cook it. I don't want you to eat it. None of that. I had morcilla that they made it from Spain because Spain, I guess it's different the way they make it, bro.
Yeah,
That
they'll
shit.
add a different couple of ingredients, different meat.
Oh man, bro, it doesn't have that texture, bro. That was banging.
Ah, my grandmother's meals, rest in peace. She made the best food.
Oh, bro, that's you miss it, bro. You miss it.
Oh yeah.
The ends. Take your time, young man. Yep, I remember that song.
And then it's a trip because my old lady gives these kids of ours their way, man. And then she like when she's had it, she says, "Oh, tell them something." It's like, are you kidding me? You've been giving them their way, and then when I try to say something, you back them up. Uh, like I'm in the wrong or something. And then when you really want me to say something, it's too late. They didn't have to wait forever. You know what I mean?
It's the consistency. That's why I don't go through that
Yeah,
with my with
exactly,
my
exactly.
with my boy. I never changed. Like he understands. Like him and my kids know. And I keep it I
Agree
keep
with
it a
you,
buck.
baby.
My no means no. The man upstairs can't even change my no. You would not see me going back after I said no. I thought about it and I can't. I made a decision. So don't ask me 30 or 40 times because it's not going to change. You know.
Now, I used to give my son if he didn't want to eat what was on the table, bro. Gave that face, I would tell him, "Yo, I ain't cooking nothing else." So what I would do is buy. He calls it crack soup. Them
The
freaking noodles they sell and shit. The Family Dollar joints. What is it? What do they call
ramen.
it? Ramen. Yeah, there you go. That's all I used to get, bro. I used to get a package of them things. You want to eat that? Go ahead.
Yeah. I went through it with the boy. He got used to um Chick-fil-A nuggets. Chick-fil-A is expensive. So it gets to a
Oh
point
hell
where
yeah, bro.
you gotta eat the normal ones. He didn't want them anymore. I was like, well, guess what? That's all you got. He came back like 15 minutes later. All right. I'm like, yeah, yeah, that's how it works.
Yeah, bro. See, that sucked because over by me, I'm in the community I'm in, man. It's real small. You can't if you don't know where you're going, you're not getting here. You know what I mean? But you drive up the block, man, and all you got is Chick-fil-A, Burger King, McDonald's, freaking. There's a big thing here, Shane's. I don't know if they got it in Florida, but they got it out here in Georgia. Shane's. It's supposed to be barbecue, all kind of stuff, man. So even me, I go a little nuts sometimes. I get that mania, bro. I want to eat a burger.
He's a pizza boy. He likes New York style pizza.
See, I ain't got a New York style pizza out here at all, bro. I can't. I ain't going front.
We ain't got that out here nowhere. Not that I know of.
Nah, there's
See,
a place in Florida that does it. The guy's actually from he's actually from New York, and I've been watching his stuff, bro. The pizza's identical, man. I was like, damn. When I go to Florida, I'm gonna check it out.
like I worked in a pizza shop for a summer. That was when I had to get one of those legit jobs to look nice. But I enjoyed it. It was like the best job I ever had in my life. I met so many girls in that pizza shop. It was unbelievable.
We're gonna start calling you Carlos.
But I
Oh, don't do it. Don't
I
do it.
watched them how to make it and everything. But and people don't realize this, and it's the truth. New York pizza tastes so good, and it's a major factor. It's not a myth. It's the water. That's
How
what
you
makes
doing, Rich?
what separates it. And they had a shop out here called NYPD Pizza in Florida, and they would get like big 55 gallons filled up with New York water to come to add to make to the pizza. So yeah. So all this myth that it's not because of the water, it is because of the water. That's what.
It's the water. It's always been the water, man.
Rich DM 650. What's up, brother? Salute, saludos. Hey, we don't have like I mean, Rich DM I know because he's more closer to San Francisco, but as far as where I'm at, bro, we don't have like nothing out here like that. Like all the pizza joints we got are just like the the traditional chain, like Little Caesars, Pizza Hut, that type of shit. There ain't no like that I know of. So if anybody's out in this area, in either in the East Bay area or the Valley, and you guys know of any place, let me know because I don't know of anything, and I would like to have me something like that. Even Chicago style or anything like
Yeah.
that, other than this, this chain stuff.
Look at the end, dude. Carlos, I make the best pizza.
That's what's up. I know.
I bet.
I'm just saluting his comment right now.
I
I bet
miss.
he.
I'll
I
tell
bet
you
he
what,
does.
the ends. I miss the Lenova's pizza with the wings. That's what I'm missing.
Okay, here we go. Drito
Shout out
5K
to
just
shout out to the Napoli Pizza at Third Avenue in Tremont. They were there for like 30 years, man.
Edward says Big Lou, California actually has some really good pizza places. Yeah, Edward, I get that California, but I mean, you're talking what LA probably. I'm not nowhere near that LA. You know what I mean? I'm close to San Francisco, which is a pretty big city. But I just seen right here. Where's it at? Oh, Drito 5K. He just said that Jack London, which is in Oakland, they got some good pizza. NY Pizza Brothers, he said. So I might go check that out this week because I don't work far from there. So
I
yeah,
got
if
a
ever says he has a friend in San Francisco, he'll check for me. Yeah, do that, please. I appreciate it. And then if you find something out, either hit us on the our email, our channel email, which is no
no
fly
fly
zone.
zone
Yeah, 3.
zero
Spell the word out 3, and then
03 at
yeah,
gmail.com.
03. Excuse me, 03 at no fly zone. Uh,
Yeah, it's right on the page, the about
yeah,
section.
let us know. Let me know, and I'll get the message, or just put it in one of the comments in one of the videos, and I'll get it like that too.
Yeah.
Tony Pizza is world famous. Google it. Tony Pizza is also in Oakland.
He said there's a what? Journal 5K says there's a graffiti pizza in Oakland. You
Yeah,
need to
yeah,
check out.
yeah. Graffiti. There we go.
You know what? I had a graffiti pizza out here, bro. I didn't like it at all because we got graffiti pizza out here in Georgia.
I never tried it.
Yeah. The end. So
Okay,
when
so
you
Edward,
go, say hello to Joe for me.
call Joe.
No, not that Joe. The ends another Joe I'm talking about.
No, I know. Hey, Edward, you said your friend lives in Union City. Okay, so I work in Fremont, which is right next to it. So, if we can find something right around that area, even better. Because Oakland's not far from where I work, but it's like basically on the other side of the county. But all good. My family came there to. We didn't call it Union City. We called it Decoto, which is basically is a little district in now Union City, and they combined it. Alvarado, Old Alvarado, Decoto. You know what I mean? Decoto, I mean, literally is like Literally, it's like probably no more than 16, 18 streets. You know what I mean? It's a small, very small place.
Oh hell no, Pick! You did not mention
No,
Pizza Hut. Hell no.
oh,
You better
I ain't
stop.
heard of that one. Where they got that at? Where's Pizza Hut? I never heard of that one. I
I
heard a
got one
Straw
on my
Hat.
corner, bro. I don't even touch that damn place.
I heard a Straw Hat, and I heard Little Caesars and Mountain Mike's, but Pizza Hut, I never heard that one. I should check them out.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rich, don't text and drive, my brother.
Yeah, Pink's right. We
That's a
talked
ticket,
about
bro.
pizza.
That's a ticket. Your insurance will go up. You don't want that.
A ticket, bro. You might run into a damn pizza delivery guy.
Remember, I'm in Texas. I spoke to Carlos on this pizza.
The pizza. All I know is I went to Texas a couple of months back, man, for the that storm they had. And yo, I hit this Puerto Rican spot, bro. I was surprised. I was like, holy shit. Food was off the chain.
It was good. Yeah.
Oh, bro. The
Like you
mofongo.
said,
Mofongo con camarones.
Yeah.
Drino 5K said that graffiti out here is not a chain. It's one graffiti out here is not chain, bro. It's only one spot in Oakland. But
Uh,
Tony's in San Francisco is world famous. Tony Gem Geminagi is famous.
that's what's up.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
look into that. Yeah, because the graffiti we got out here, they only got it right the area that I live in. They don't have it nowhere else, bro. And well, I think in Atlanta they do have one.
that's George in Georgia.
Yeah, in Georgia.
Georgia, man, Georgia. I don't know how long you've been there, but I know that Georgia, or like especially Atlanta. Especially Atlanta, and probably I would say probably the suburbs around there has grown big time in the last so many years. A lot of people
Oh yeah,
have
bro.
made their
This
way
is
there, in the it's growing there. The industry there. You know what I
it's
mean?
big. It's big, bro. I mean, the movie business, the production companies, they all coming down to Atlanta, to Georgia.
Right, right. And there was a my old lady had a friend that was she was going out. Well, this is what she told us, that she was going out there to that she got a job. So she's coming from Oakland, well, from this area, the actually Hayward area, going all the way out to Georgia. And she would go and then come back like every other month or every 2 months, something like that. And she said she was going over there to dance, but we think it was a lot more than that. You know what I mean? Because she was making good money. So I don't know. But that was, I remember her bringing pictures back and showing my old lady a lot of the scenery over there and how it was booming. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's big, man. I mean,
Like you said,
it's
yeah,
big.
yeah. Like you said, the movie industry, the music industry too was real
Oh
big over
no, they're
there.
blowing up, man.
Yeah, a lot of the main. Just remember, think about it. A lot of the main rappers were from Atlanta for a while.
Yeah,
Jeezy, Young Jock, Young Dro, fucking Ti, what's that little Scrappy, Little
they
John,
got a
East Side
bunch of them.
Boys,
Yeah,
the
that
Twins.
little babies blow. He blew up.
I don't know who that is. Oh,
Remember
baby, or
the one I
or
did the video with him and Yo Gotti,
yeah, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Ludacris,
Luda.
he's
Yeah,
from over there. Luda, Jamie Foxx is from over there. A lot of people from over there. A lot of people don't know, but yeah,
yeah.
the music was popping in Atlanta for a while.
I think Herschel Walker's running for Senate
Yeah,
now.
he is. I think he is.
Yeah, he's running for Senate here.
Yeah, he is. Is that where he grew up in Georgia?
I believe so.
Because I know he was a Georgia Bulldog, but wasn't sure if he grew up there or not. But yeah, him,
He actually went to I was
Holyfield
going,
from there.
I think I was yeah, I was going to a church and he was actually going supposedly to speak at the church and stuff about what his plans are, all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen now. The Dems took the 2 seats, but who knows? You know what I mean? Who knows what happens now?
The ends. If you go to Niagara Cafe, you tell Raul I said hello too.
Uh, Niagara cafes, Niagara. And how far is how do you say it? Etiquette, New York,
Ellicott.
Etiquette or something like that.
Yeah,
You know where
Ellicott. Ellicottville.
John Jones from the MMA fighter and Chan.
Ellicottville.
No, it's uh Etiquette, New York. You never heard of it?
I've heard of Ellicott, New York. Yeah.
No, it's not Ellicott.
Endicott.
Endicott
Endicott. There you
now.
go, Endicott. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
they're from New York. I was just wondering how that's upstate New York as well, I believe.
Yeah, no,
I'm not
no
familiar
clue.
with it, but it has to be upstate.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no
He's
part of the city.
his brother just John Jones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So his brother just got signed by the Raiders. Chandler.
John
There
Jones a
was,
bad boy.
They're athletes. The whole family athletes. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he's a bad boy.
who was oh my god. There was an MMA fighter that came out of Niagara Falls. I forgot his name.
That's Oh man, that's ain't that
I'm
ain't that
trying to
the white dude?
remember.
Ain't that the white dude?
No,
Uh
he's Moreno. I forgot his name.
what about
Oh,
the ain't that one white dude from New York too? He was a oh man, what was his name?
there's so many of them, bro.
He was a middleweight too, I believe. I believe Anderson Silva. He beat Anderson Silva, I think.
Endicott.
Oh man,
Yeah, Outcast. They from Atlanta.
yeah, Outcast. But they were already on the map when all those
Yeah.
guys I just named. Those guys were already on the map. The Goody Mob. They're from over there.
Atlanta's always been popping. Atlanta's just been
Yeah,
it's just
Atlanta.
getting more because it's been popping since the '90s.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. There
Um,
you go, Lou. Since you're driving, bro, I just put it up for you. It's
New York,
Endicott, New York,
Endicott.
17 exit 79. So get off on exit 79, bro.
That's my
Okay.
brother. Whoever knows exactly which way he hit.
Ah.
Yeah, just like he told me about the pizza.
Guys, I'm gonna leave you for a second. Let me let the dog out because she's going crazy.
All right.
Guess you think?
Sound familiar. Yep, Dungeon House. Jones spends a lot of time in Albuquerque. Maybe he's made that his home base. Oh yeah, yeah, he has. But originally he's from New York. No, Weidman doesn't sound like that doesn't sound familiar. I can't think of the dude's man. He was I'm gonna have to look it up, man, because it's gonna bother me if I can't say this shit. Real
Uh
shit.
oh. Lose on that. Uh oh.
I get like that. It'll drive you crazy until you figure it out.
I think it's
Yo, I tell you what though, man. Ever since I moved to Atlanta, bro, I took a different outlook on it because let me tell you, them streets are nasty in Atlanta.
What do you mean nasty?
You talk about gangsters? Holy
Oh
shit.
no! Listen, that's the thing. It's every state got their own little area that's known for and it's true. There's certain areas where you expect it.
yeah. Oh, there we go. You know what? He was right. It wasn't. It's Weidman. Weidamn. That's the name I was looking for.
Gotcha.
And I think he's from New York.
Shit, don't forget we got John Gotti the third.
That's right, John Gotti.
Yeah.
He come.
What if Miss Angel was gonna? She was gonna talk about that. Did she end up coming on? I don't know. So he's from Baldwin, New York.
She'll
Baldwin,
let
okay.
she'll let it know when it's like they keep her posted, but I guess it's been like delays or whatever. But
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
that out
Baldwin.
I'm not
Baldwin, New York.
no
It
bias.
is.
The kid is nice.
Yeah, I've seen a little something with him, bro. He's good.
He got a big heart. I like that.
He's strong, and he's a bull.
Yeah, he got heart though. He got big heart. He feel it. You can see it in his face. He ain't scared. I like that.
You know where that's at? Baldwin,
The Yin
Baldwin, New
Yang
York.
twins.
Baldwin, New York. Yeah, so that's the guy I was thinking of. So he is from New York.
Anderson Silva's a bad boy. At least he was a bad boy.
That's what he beat. Yeah, he beat Anderson Silva to end Anderson Silva's 16 fight streak. I think it said 16 fight streak. I don't think it was 16 years. I don't think Anderson was in that long. But
Yeah.
yeah, he broke Anderson Silva's leg. Yep.
Yeah, I remember. I watched that. That one, I was like,
Grito, he's from New
what?
York.
Schenectady.
Didn't he break it when he was kicking him?
I guess so.
Yeah,
I didn't see it. But
I remember he kicked, and when he came back, that shit just went back.
it looked like it folded when he kicked him. Like when he
Yep.
touched it, if at all, you could see it breaking.
Yeah.
From what I can remember.
That was nasty, bro.
I'm trying to remember that. Oh shit! Someone in my eye. I was trying to remember that fight that I seen. Dude went to give somebody a leg kick, man, and he kicked the guy, and then as soon as he kicked him, his leg went like snapped and flipped, twisted around. I don't know if that's the one.
Silva did the same thing.
Yeah, that was nasty, boy. Weidman also broke Luke Rockhold's leg too. Yeah.
I always forget.
Yeah. Okay, that was Luke. Okay. Right. That was pretty nasty, boy. Pretty nasty looking. I think Luke Rockhold right now is training with Khabib and Khabib's team, I think. And Khabib is like coach now. He's like coach. Khabib is you guys know Khabib is, right?
Yeah.
Khabib, yeah.
Yeah.
He's nice.
He's a coach now. Here we go. See the comments?
See, but that's got to be somebody else.
No, that's not him. That's not him.
No, because I don't think he'd be bringing that on here because this ain't Mob Tube.
Yeah, this guy's only got 24 subscribers, and he's got on his channel. I just went to his channel. He's got a Puerto Rican flag on his channel.
Oh wow.
It looked like I don't know. Yeah, that's all you got.
No replicas here, buddy. You got the hammer. Don't you come in here with that nonsense. We don't support that crap over here.
Hey, what do you know about this, guys? Today, Gunner went to Gunner Collective. He went to a county jail, and he was in the facility. So he must have talked to somebody, and they let him, they let him come into the facility, and I don't know if it was a section of the facility that they no longer use or something. But he went in there, man. He gave a quick little tour of the jail, like just the area where he was at. You know what I mean? On a live. So, and he was flushing the toilets, turning the lights on in the cells, and showing the tray slots, and you know what I mean. But obviously he only had a few minutes in there because he cut it short pretty quick. But he kind of like basically it was to show people what it looks like in there. If you don't know, this is what you're gonna be dealing with. Don't make those mistakes. Don't make that mistake that could land you there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's what his message was with that. So
yeah. See now, listen. This is where it gets funny. So you see how this guy comes on? He comes in as Fatball Sicilian, and he says Spix, right?
Oh shit! I didn't see. Oh,
So,
that's what it.
so,
Don't
That is what
highlight it.
that
Why
said.
you need to give him the energy?
so now this is what I got to say to this. Okay, you want to fight, you want to argue, you want to put people out of place. Go to them chat rooms that fight with their subscribers or the people that come on. Go do that shit somewhere else, because over here you ain't getting nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah, we don't do replicas here.
yeah, bro.
So
I just seen that, and it didn't even dawn on me what he was trying to what that said. That's
we
Yeah,
crazy.
we don't deal with replicas over here. You want to be we don't deal with disrespectful avatars neither. So
right.
if you want to go imitate somebody else, not you won't do it here because we'll check. I don't allow no imitation of any content creators. That's not cool.
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
But it's like I said, they're so used to going on other chats and starting the drama and starting all that shit. At the end of the day, if I can't reach out and touch you, I'm not gonna waste my breath.
Yeah,
Yep, yep,
but I expected. We talked about this. We just talked about this. I said it'll happen. I was like, well, we're not allowing it. And
Hey,
you,
man.
you know how we feel about replicas. Like, there's a
Yep.
few. Like you got Anthony Raimondi, you got Gianni Russo, you got a few, but we know those are replicas. No, if
Yep.
you're trying to replicate a content creator, I don't care if it ain't you got in it or Wild Talk Radio, whoever. It's just not gonna happen here. You go
Yep.
go change your avatar and come back.
yep.
Here it is.
See that? Oh, she. Oh, she. Excuse me. Oh, she.
Machida was good too,
Yeah,
man.
he was. Yeah, he was.
Machida was a legit kung fu
Yeah,
guy. Yeah.
yeah,
Yes, he
yeah.
was. There's another one. I forget his name, man. I used to like watching him fight. I don't think he got into the U. I'm not sure if he did get into. No, I don't think he did get into the Boss Rutan. You ever seen Boss?
No.
Check out Boss Rutan. They used to call him the liver killer. Yo,
He
that dude hit you with a shot, bro.
Body
You're
shot.
done.
Body shots.
Bob
Oh,
Newton was tough as hell.
yo, that dude. As a matter of fact, you remember the show they had? Something about the best martial arts or something. It was a show where they used to put karate, different karates against each other. They used to
Yeah.
have them do tests, and they used to have boxers come in and hit like carcasses and shit like that. This dude, they put a pig, bro, or what was it, like a mannequin with a real liver in it,
Mm.
and they had him hit it, bro, and he blew that shit up. Literally blew it up.
Yeah, he's strong. He's
Diaz
tough.
brothers, the Diaz brothers were good, man.
Excuse me. Damn.
It's like Joe Rogan. You ever seen Joe Rogan kick?
Yo, Joe Rogan's a nasty dude, bro.
Joe Rogan, Joe Rogan will shift your intestines to the opposite side and crush your stuff if he kick you with them legs.
Yep.
Nate Diaz. Yeah, Nate Diaz. I'm gonna do all I can. Excuse me. To try to reach out to somebody from that camp, man. Cause I'm right here, not too far from them. I'm gonna do all I can.
Anthony Elliott, yeah, we heard of it. It happens. It's life. You ain't gonna win them all.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
He took a loss that day. He got to admit it all around. It is what it is. That's part of that My Blue Heaven thing.
Oh yeah.
They all congregate. All these rats are congregating together, hanging out, and going to the same events.
Yo, is it true that what they just put up what Anthony put up there, that Larry Mazza got cracked by somebody?
You didn't know about that, Nelson?
Yeah,
Nah, I ain't know.
got whooped by some other, I think a Genovese dude or ex Genovese dude or associate or something.
He
Oh, they
got
put
hit,
him up
he got
there.
choked up by another rat.
Oh, so it was just a rat fight.
Yeah.
Ah, go to fucking the train station in New York. You probably get a better one.
But it happens. But I heard the dude's a bad boy. Other than him being a rat, I heard he's like into the martial arts. So they were
Yeah,
both supposed to be into the martial arts. But I guess one one knows a little bit more than the other. I don't
yeah,
know.
yeah. But you know how they. Well, listen. Everybody says they know a little bit of this. They know a little bit of that. At the end of the day, they don't shit.
Yeah,
They get caught out there. You know.
yeah, yep. Mhm.
Yeah, but he, you know,
Hey, you know what I heard Joe
What?
Rogan saying? Uh, dude from King of Queens, Kevin James.
Yeah,
What was his
because
name, Kevin?
yep.
They said he said he's pretty bad. He's pretty
Well,
good with his hands.
he did that movie, man. He's a teacher and he fights in the ring, and Boss Rutan is the one that's showing him how to fight.
Mm,
yeah, my son loves that movie.
yep.
See, like Fonda said, yep, Rutan would debunk these stupid asses with yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Boz is a nasty man, bro. He
He's tough, man. It's that hard. See, the skill is the heart. That's the thing.
yep.
If the heart's there, it's gonna pump all that. It's gonna hide all of that.
Oh, definitely.
A lot of times these guys lose their challenge because they lose a piece of their heart. They give up. They change. You know, but they
Yeah.
keep that one heart, that fighting heart. Forget it.
What about with that? What about with down in the Pinkville or the in dude said Nate Diaz, and then I said what I said. I'm gonna try to get a hold of that camp.
Yeah,
And Pinkville said the Stockton slap because you know he slaps the dudes in the ring
yeah.
and
He bitch
he does
slapped
the
him.
Stockton slap.
Tim. That's probably the best thing that football player did because Boz would have messed up his football career.
Yeah, are you guys aware of what happened with Masvidal and Covington?
I heard Masvidal got locked up.
Yeah, so they fought and they fought. Kobe won. Everybody's talking about it was a dominant. He dominated. I'm thinking, how do you dominate?
Check it
How
out.
can you call it a domination if you got dropped twice? Yeah. Did he in wrestling? Yeah, he won. I would have. If they would have said he dominated in the wrestling game of that fight, absolutely. But he got dropped twice. I'm not saying he didn't win. He won.
Yeah,
But anyways, he was talking shit after the fight, talking about we can go. He was calling him Journeyman George. He said we can go in the parking lot afterwards. You want and this and that. And so somebody tipped off Masvidal that he was at a restaurant or a bar or whatever, and he showed up. Masvidal showed up and he cracked him a few times, and I guess he chipped a tooth, and old boy called the cops and pressed charges.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
That's
So people are saying, oh, you had your chance and da 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 in the ring, in the octagon, whatever. That's true, but they still had unfinished. He felt he still had unfinished business. Old boy still was woofing. He
yep,
calls himself the king of Miami and also a gangster. You know, and Kobe was like, I'm the king of Miami. So it happened, bro. You talk about, if it's a character or not, man. If this dude don't believe in that character and he believes that you're literally, you're talking shit about his kids and shit, he's gonna come at you. You know
yeah,
what I mean? It is what
to
it
be
is.
told, I keep it a buck. I like neither one of them.
yeah. I'm not too.
Yeah, I'm
Not
not.
me. I don't like either one of them.
Only
So
thing about Masvidal that I like is he's Latino, and I root for the Latinos no matter what they, not most majority of the time. You know,
Yeah,
but yeah, I mean, yeah,
Rosie
you
Greer. I
got
remember Rosie
he's
Greer.
been around for a long time. He's a veteran of the game, so he's not gonna rub. He's gonna rub some people wrong.
Yeah,
It
it's
is what
not
it is.
smart. It's not smart to do stuff like that. Like these guys don't understand. It's not. Don't let that dude bait you into that. Oh,
Yeah,
that's the
Conor
name of the
McGregor got
game,
locked up
baby.
too.
Conor
Conor
McGregor, bro. Listen, Conor
Speedy.
McGregor was it was weird because I seen the one where he punched that old man at the bar.
mm,
Did you see that?
Mm.
He winds
no.
up he winds up punching this old dude in the bar. I mean, an old dude. Yo, the old man ate that shit too. The old man got hit. He turned around, looked at him, and kept drinking his damn beer.
Wow.
I was like, damn.
Damn.
You don't get no stripes for that.
I was like, wow, man. I think he
You
got
know what?
hit. They got
And you
him.
know what's funny? Well, since we brought up Nate Diaz, Nate Diaz went to, I don't know what platform, or I don't know what social media outlet, but he went saying, basically telling these guys, what's up with this conduct? What are you guys doing? And if you hear that from that man, then you know something. You know what I mean? Because they're, so for so many years, the Diaz brothers were, and their group that they come from. They're fighting uh, crew of guys that they hang out with.
Yeah.
They're known for starting shit. Getting into shit, starting shit, having little melees, and he's out there talking about these guys are messing up. You know what I
Yep.
mean?
See,
Trip.
Rich knows what I'm talking about. The old man didn't want his drink, so he wanted to punch in the old man, bro.
That's some coward stuff. That's what I'm talking about.
No, it is what it is, bro.
Yeah, I don't get no strikes for that.
Nah, you can't do it, bro.
But alcohol has a lot of do factors, and then sometimes dude's
Oh
ego.
yeah, bro.
His ego got a lot to do with that stuff. Like that's why you roll up to a restaurant. Come on, man. TMZ be staying outside these restaurants. Your
Yep,
stuff is viral. Save it for the ring, or just keep good people on you where you ain't got to do nothing.
yep.
So, but these guys, they don't think.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. But again, there lies a thing there because how about that old man? Just because he saw he was an old man, can you imagine he punched him? Old man ate it, bro. Didn't fall out, nothing. Imagine that old man was strapped.
Oh yeah.
It'd have been
Bye bye,
over.
bye bye, bye bye, Connor.
Bye bye, Connor. What's up, Bobby?
I don't know, man. After Connor with that broken foot or broken whatever, I'm not. I don't remember what part of his body.
Uh,
I know it broke. You could see it in the picture the way it looked. I mean, on film, when it happened to him. So I don't know if that's the type of injury that will reoccur, or will hinder him from competing at a high level. You know what I mean?
well,
Honestly,
the
I don't
one
know,
thing,
man.
if he does, if it does something to him, or even if it doesn't, he gets back in the ring. Whoever he's fighting is gonna work on that leg.
Yeah, yep, yep. And they're
It's
gonna
that,
get and let's keep it real. Even though he's not, in my book, in my opinion, he don't deserve no title fights coming straight in back.
Yep.
He's been losing, what, his last, 6 fights. He's probably lost 5 of them, right? Something
but
like that. You know
Yeah.
what I
but
mean?
he sells
But
he sells tickets, man. So at the end of the
exactly,
day,
that's what I was
they'll
gonna
make
say.
they'll make room for him. They'll
But
make
that's what I was
room.
gonna say. But that just shows you how I was saying earlier, how like boxing, all this stuff is all politics involved. You
Oh,
Yeah.
know,
it's
you know what I
business.
mean. And the thing is, like Khabib said, he brought a whole nation. That's what he said, a whole nation. But we know he brought a lot of people from Ireland to the fight, and he said, to tap like chicken. You know what I mean? Because Khabib's the type of dude that he's gonna go out on the shield. He's not gonna tap. You have to basically black him out. Choke him. Or he passes out.
Yeah.
And then the ref will call the fight. But he's not gonna be one that's trying to tap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But not everybody. Connor's more. I think Connor now is like, he's got all his money. He's been there, done that. He's broke a lot of ground. First Irish champion ever. He's done a lot of stuff that first person to do it. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
he's not really, his name, like Carlos said, his name sells the fight. So if he feels like there's no way he's going to get out of that hole, and he'll hold it for a few minutes. If anything breaks or something, then he'll tap out. I mean, to him, it's, at this point, tapping out, you know does it hurt him? Not really. I mean, after so many of them, it'll start hurting. You know what I mean? But
Rich DM 650. It's always about the bag. It's always about
Yeah.
the money.
Bobby Burr,
Definitely.
West Side in the house.
It's what it is, bro. It's what it is.
But it's also, it shows people's inner personality. He's probably not a good person, because if anywhere you're from, you don't do that. You respect your elders. You don't get no points for that. You're a professional
I
fighter.
mean, you
You
can't. I
know,
mean, it is what it is, bro. I've known a lot of dudes growing up that were old dudes, man. But Don't sleep on it. Them boys were nasty.
Oh
Yep.
yeah,
Nasty, bro. With the hands.
just
A
the
lot of
level of respect, man. It
Yep.
goes, it's everywhere, and that's what it boils down to, man.
yep.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. It is what it is, player.
Lou, what you doing, bro? What you eating over
There's,
there, Lou?
there's levels to this shit, huh?
What you eating over there, bro?
Nothing yet.
Carne frita,
I
glotone,
got
what
me
you eat?
some. I got me some frankfurter,
Ah,
some good old hot
hot
dog,
dog, the hot
some
dog.
some hot dog, some frankfurter. I got now. I got some things from I don't they call that and Auntie Annie's the pretzel place.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
So it's just the little hot dog things. With my son didn't finish them. And I'm getting hungry. Shit. You know what I mean?
Ireland and Amanda Serrano fight at Madison Square Garden in May. They will sell out as females because of Ireland and Puerto Rico fans in New York. You're 100% right on that one,
Yep,
Anthony. You're 100% right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who you got in that fight, Anthony?
Yeah, who you think is gonna take that one, Anthony?
they're both good fighters.
Yeah, they
I
are.
got I got to ride with Amanda.
Amanda's on that. I don't know, man. She's hitting hard. I see the videos she puts up, bro. She puts some videos of her training.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
tough.
she's solid. And then my man puts him up too. Her trainer, he puts him up, and I'm like, wow. I wouldn't want to get into a fight with her.
There ain't no bop. There ain't no bop 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 coming from over there. It's all boom boom boom. You know what I mean?
Yep. Amanda goes at it, bro. Her sister's good too.
all bite.
Katie Taylor's tough. Don't sleep on it. That's gonna be a good
Oh
fight.
yeah.
Now, I don't think she sleeps on her opponent. She just that's she. I think she generally trains for him the right way. She's just a beast. She's on another level, man. She's on the level that
Yep.
men ain't even on, except for Manny.
Tom thinks that Will Smith was the best actor.
Hmm.
Yeah, Amanda does have some good body shots. That's one thing I've seen. She's yeah.
Oh yeah,
Can you imagine, bro, dating a girl like that?
you're gonna get knocked out, dude.
It's over. It's over. You ain't clean your dishes. Bop, 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 bop. Rap. Lou, you ain't finished that hot dog. Bop, 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 bop.
Well, I finished food, man. Come on, it'd be for something else, not that.
Wow. Well, the
I'm,
guys are doing good. I haven't seen that what is it? The duplicate come back, so that's a good thing, I guess.
No, I had put him. I wasn't even playing with it. I'm not playing with it. I'm not even 300 second time out. No, I'm just you get a
Take
hit.
them out.
I
Yeah,
don't like
right.
that. I don't bots get killed on sites if they happen to come in here, and I
Yep.
don't like replicas. I really don't. I don't.
Pena, Pena the Queen. Who was that? Was that a Pena from UFC? Or what Pena? She's the one that beat Amanda Nunez, right?
I'm not sure. Then you do know.
Will Smith wins Best Actor, huh?
That's big.
Uh, I'm gonna give a shout out to Primo. Primo wasn't able to get on the chat because he's still out of town or whatever, and he told me he was gonna watch it on the TV. So shout out to Primo.
No, no, definitely. Shout out Primo,
Primo.
my brother.
What about yeah, KTI who?
Oh, so it gets even better than Anthony. So Katie beat Cindy. So yeah, it's gonna be a brawl. And I ain't gonna front. Cindy's good too.
Who's Cindy?
Cindy's my boy's wife. My boy
Okay,
John.
that's what I thought. So they're twin. Are they twins?
No.
Tamika got a good question. I don't know enough to.
Serrano has killer instincts in spades. It's going to be a good fight. Anybody remember Graciela Casillas? I don't remember. Oh, man.
Nope.
Nah, I can't remember, man.
I might, but I don't. I'm not.
No clue.
Is she from LA? Is she from LA?
Yeah, she worked at Pizza Hut in LA.
About
We got our live viewers. We got our 16 in. Fresh Prince of what? The Fresh Prince won Best Actors Award. Oh, damn.
Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Yeah.
Uncle Uncle Philip.
Uncle Philip.
He passed away not too long ago.
Yeah.
A lot of people, man.
Oxnard.
Oxnard, yeah. So that's not too far from Oxnard is a Ventura County. I want to say Oxnard might be just before you go over the Grapevine on my side, or it might be as soon as you come off over the Grapevine.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's yeah, I'm not sure.
There's a girl I got on Instagram. She's a fight. She's fighting out of Brooklyn now. She fought Amanda, and she put her hat into the MMA thing, bro. She's been catching beatings.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
talking,
usually that's usually what happens, man.
bro. She's been catching beatings.
You know, that usually what happens because they don't have no ground game. You know, they
That's
don't know what
it.
to do when they get taken down.
You throw them hands, you good. But if you get on the ground, it's a wrap.
Yeah, well, not only that though, not only that, you got to worry about the knees, the kicks. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So just imagine you square up with somebody. You know, you're in your orthodox stance, or if you're southpaw, and then all of a sudden you get a kick to the shin or the thigh. That shit drops. That shit'll drop guys that train for that
Yep.
shit. So just imagine somebody that's never their legs are virgins. You know, when it comes to that shit. You
Bro,
know.
you get hit, you get a shin shot, bro. Oh, they hit you in the
Yeah,
muscle, the leg.
yeah.
Bro.
Forget about it. Huh?
The upper thigh area, you get hit with a nice blast, you're gonna feel it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, it is.
Yep. And you got to worry about flying, kicks to the head. You know, it's not. You know, even if you stay on your feet, man, there's more to just boxing. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
it's coming from places that you've never trained for them to come from. You know,
yeah, bro.
it's
It
it's
is
it's,
what it
it's
is.
you know, even some of the football players that try to go and do that stuff, and basketball players and different athletes. You know, they don't. You know, they have a hard time too, man. They catch beatings too. You know
Yep,
what I
yep.
mean?
Anthony, you're absolutely right. Amanda did. She jumped into the MMA thing, but I think after she jumped in with what's his name, the YouTuber, what's in it, Jake Paul?
Mhm.
After she signed up with him, she don't need to do MMA now. She's making a lot more money.
Yeah, yeah, and plus he got him and Jake
Yep.
or him and Dana White don't see eye to eye. You know, because a lot of people are coming at them about the salary, the money. You know, the amount of money they're getting paid, the
Yeah, yeah,
fighters, and also too like Jake Paul's talking about forming a union for them. You know that
yep.
medical and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Just like with boxing too, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You
What's up,
you
my
got
Brad?
just like with a boxing, they don't have retirement. They don't have none of that stuff. You got to
Nah,
do
man,
all that stuff
they
on your
don't,
own.
bro. They don't have it.
Yeah, so you got to use your money wisely, man. And you got to, invest and put the money away, and you can't just go out there and just buy every damn thing you want, because you're gonna screw yourself up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
What's up, my Rise Exposed? What's up, Buffalo Billy?
So yeah, so it's
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
it's yeah, man, it's a trip, man. That's why some of these guys, like Mayweather, that I mean, he was talking the other
Yeah,
day that he stopped giving his kids money, and they had to work, they had to work for him, go to work, and he's talking
yeah.
about, he put all these things in line, these businesses, because he wants his kids to take over at some point, and then he's got it all uh, uh mapped out and outlined, that like everything he's doing now and everything he has set is for his, not only his kids but his grandkids are already, they're already in position to continue this wealth, and so
He's a smart dude. He's a smart businessman. Put it to you that way. He
yeah,
knows how to do his
yeah,
things, man.
yep,
You know.
yep. And that started with when he bought out his contract with I think he bought out his contract with Bob Arum from Top Rank Boxing. I think he bought his contract out, and then that's when he came out with Money Team, uh,
Yep.
Mayweather Money, or what is it called? Money Team,
The money team. Yeah. The money
Mayweather
team.
Team Money, or something like that.
It's TM
TM
something.
TMM, I think it is. TM
TM,
MTM.
isn't it CMT? The money team.
Team
It
Money
might. Well,
Mayweather.
I think all the initials is MTM, all the initials.
Yeah.
But yeah, it might be. You might say it might be
You're right.
it might be Mayweather Money Team or something like that. I'm not
That
sure.
boy loaded, bro.
But yeah, I mean, and
He loaded.
he's got people that he pays to count cash out. You know what I
Yep.
mean? He's got I'm not sure the number, but he has a million sitting there, 2 million sitting over there. You know what I mean?
He got it all over the place.
All over the
He knew
place.
how to market himself. He did good investments, and
Yeah, man.
he made it so that when like they would want to tell him you're gonna get 30 for this, and he would say no, I want 100 for this. It's not gonna
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
happen unless I get 100, and he want him
Mm-hmm.
getting the 100.
Yeah, no, he made out, bro. He made out. Well, look at the experience he's got. His father was a boxer, his uncle was a boxer. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, what did they have to show for it?
Two uncles.
Ah, look at that, two uncles.
The other Jeff Mayweather, the one that has the podcast, or the
Yep.
YouTube channel.
Yeah.
He didn't have as much success as the other uncle. The other uncle, Roger,
No,
was a multi-champion. He fought some of the good ones. He fought Chavez. He fought Pernell Whitaker.
no,
He
but I
fought
mean
business-wise, yeah,
in the grand scheme of things, what
yeah,
did they
yeah.
do after boxing? You know, they didn't really have much. He wasn't
Well,
having it. He was like, nope, I'm getting everything.
yeah. Well, his
Crappy and
dad,
fat.
remember his dad never was champ, but he fought, I think, Sugar Ray. But his
Yeah, he
dad
did.
was a hustler, and he used to be slanging and being involved in the
Mhm.
streets. And
Yep.
I'm pretty sure he went to Penn, and then and that's when But
Yeah.
yeah, his uncle trained him, Roger Mayweather,
Roger,
and
yeah.
remember he used to go in the ring with the Mexican hat on, the what do they call it, the charra. They used to go in there with that hat on, and he'd call himself, I think, I'm not sure the right name, but it was
Yeah.
something like the Mexican Killer or something like that, or the Mexican Matador or something.
I tell
I'm
you
not
what,
sure.
between Mayweather and Pacquiao, I think those were the smartest guys when it came to business as far as boxing, setting up their retirement, basically.
Yep. Mayweather, and I'm not Mayweather, but Pacquiao looks out for his people over there in the Philippines.
Yep.
He
Yep.
he, he donates a lot of money. He's made housing development,
That's
for
why
low
he's
housing.
loved, bro.
Yep, yep. He's loved over there. Well, I mean, he's loved here too. You know what I mean? But he does his thing.
Then Megan, absolutely right. He is the
Yep.
smartest boxer ever as a businessman.
Yeah.
Yep.
Businessman. Yep. That's like Anthony. Roger Mayweather beat Paz and then punched Lou Duva after the fight. I seen that. I seen that. Lou Duva came out, looked like he was having a heart attack.
Yeah, and then remember he was. Then Lou Duval also was was what's his name? Galata. He was Galata's manager or not manager, but head trainer when he was getting all those technical uh those low blows, with Riddick Bowe. Remember at one point he was like dragging. I think he was trying to hold one of them, and they were dragging him. I forgot exactly how it went, but it was hilarious. He's been involved with some funny looking shit. You know what I mean?
De La
Say the
Hoya. De
least.
La Hoya was a smart dude too. I mean, he's smart business wise, but he started
Still
dropping
smart.
off a little when he started with the drinking and the partying, and
And he owns Golden Boy Promotions.
yeah.
They
Yo,
were
what
floating
we were
for a while.
talking about earlier. Remember,
Yeah,
we're talking about boxers that they had as far as like speech impediments and stuff like that.
yeah.
So Pounding just put up a guy, Meldrick. I met Meldrick Taylor in
Well,
Philly.
he's all messed up.
Yo, I tried to a mutual friend of ours was talking, and I didn't understand a word he was saying, bro. He was like, "Bleh, bleh, bleh." I was like, what the fuck? What the hell is he saying, man?
He's
They
punched
jack
drunk.
he jacked up, yeah.
Yeah, he's punched
He's
drunk
jacked.
bad. He's from that. I believe. Mildred Taylor comes from that great heavy or that great Olympic team.
Yeah.
There's Mildred Taylor and Pernell Whitaker, Holyfield, Mark Breland, who was the one that threw the towel in the Wilder Fury 2. He's the trainer for Fury, not Fury, excuse me, Wilder. He's the one that threw the towel in. His name's Mark Breland. He's from that Olympic team too. Um,
Look at what Tales from the snitch says. Nobody went near Foreman in that brawl though. Foreman was a tough yo, that motherfucker shit. George.
I'm trying to think. The heavyweight's name was Tyrell Biggs. That's right.
George, you remember that uppercut he gave more?
Oh, bro.
Oh yeah. Did he get who? George Foreman?
Yep.
Yeah, he gave him that two. He gave him that two piece, that straight right, straight and the straight right, and boom, he went down. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, Anthony Meldrick. I met him, like I said, through a mutual friend. We drove down and we went to some fights that were out there. It was they were like, what is it? Oh my god. They were little boxing clubs that went against each other, and it was phenomenal. The fights were phenomenal, but I could not understand Meldrick for nothing.
Mm. Who's
That
in bad
true.
shape right now is uh Curry, Donald Curry,
Uh,
Cobra. He's in bad shape right now with
Cobra Curry, yeah.
with his from getting punched. And,
Frazier, Smoking Joe.
no, no, Chavez seems to be okay. So Duran
Chavez
too.
is
Duran
good,
Duran
man.
had a lot of fights, over 100 and some fights, and
Chavez is good, bro. The only thing wrong with Chavez is his son.
yeah, yeah. His son is I don't know, man. He had a lot of talent at one time, and he just throws it away, making
Yeah,
dumb decisions and not really being in it. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
He's not really there. You know.
You know how that
There's,
works, bro.
yeah, there's been a few times where he looked terrible, like he shouldn't even be in there, not throwing punches and
Yeah, yeah.
stuff
You
like
can
that.
have all the physical skills, all the physical tools. If that heart is not in it, it's
It's
not going to
done.
work.
It's done.
That's what that's what what's the name said, Mike Tyson. That's why he quit that last fight. That he was like, my heart's not there no more for boxing.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's
know.
shit.
Yeah.
Tyson, I tell you what, man, I give him props though, bro. He came from not having, well, having everything to not having anything, and he's back on top, you know?
Yep.
Mhm. Yes, sir. True.
A lot of it has to do with the team behind you. You
He
keep
was.
good people. He got rid of a lot of dead weight. invested and did good things and started being more himself and understood, his problems. That's why his podcast rocks, his little shows, his cameos, because he's genuine now. I'm
Yeah.
just saying. But don't get me wrong, you'll have a conversation with him and it'll be straight for 1 minute and it might get go old school and go sideways on you real quick. I watched it happen with the TK Kirkland stuff. He
Yeah.
Yeah.
spazzed out on TK Kirkland. All you can see is TK Kirkland's eyes open up like, wait a minute, Mike about to kill me.
Yeah. Duran went up and down in weight too, all the way to 168 or 135.
Yeah.
Duran, the best lightweight ever at 135. Yeah, Duran. Yeah, I would say Duran's definitely there. Uh, thing with Duran
Mama.
was he would blow up
Yeah.
so heavy in between fights, man. He would blow up to like 190, 180, 200 pounds, and then you figure you got to work all that weight back off. It was a lot of stress and wearing on his body, man. And he still was able to fight 16 fights or whatever he had.
Guys,
Maybe
I'll be
more,
right back.
maybe more than that. I'm not sure.
His his power was unbelievable. You ask most of the fighters that
Yeah,
fought him, they always say it. It was like his punches were just horrible. He hit so
yeah,
hard.
yeah. I know. I felt it. Before I heard about it, I didn't felt it, but I heard about it.
I was about to
Have
say
you seen?
what?
I meant to say you've seen guys talk about it that felt it, but
Yeah, man.
yeah, he fucking was unbelievable, man. He's like when you look at everybody's that talks about their fighters that especially Latino fighters, he's always number one or two all time for Latino fighters. It's usually always him or Chavez, that are one and two. You know what I mean? But these guys are these dudes are legends. These guys, they're just around forever and just even when they thought he was over the hill and that was it, man. He surprised everybody. He beat Davey Moore for the junior middleweight title, and then later on another comeback against the Blade Barkley, and then beat him for the middleweight title. And you know what I mean? He
Your
just
Judo
straight
5K goes new
straight
guys.
legend.
Lomachenko, Terrence Crawford, and Spence all look like they could hang with the old school. Listen, Lomachenko's a bad boy. Lomachenko's a bad boy.
I
I
don't
talk
know. Man. I don't know. Spence, I don't know, man. Somebody compares somebody, and this was Mayweather's uncle, Jeff Mayweather. He was going around in the gym and he asked everybody. He asked Spence versus Trinidad, and all these dudes said Spence. And this was definitely at least two fights back with the 2 or 3 fights back for um, Spence. So he didn't fight Danny Garcia yet. He didn't fight Sean Porter yet, and I don't think he even fought what's his name? Um, Mikey Garcia. I don't think he fought him yet either when this was asked. But I don't know where that Trinidad, man. Trinidad was a beast, dude. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
that was a bad
He
boy.
had good boxing skills. He punched very hard. You know what I mean? And he did get dropped a lot, but he would usually it was just because he was a slow starter. But he'd get up and every time he'd been dropped, he'd get up and whoop the dude. You know what I mean? Now, depending on how much trouble he would get in with Spence, I mean, that would say a lot. I would think.
Tito was a bad boy.
Yeah.
Good
All right.
night,
Good
Karen.
night,
I'll be
Carol.
Good night, Carol.
Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. Yeah. Lomachenko right now is fighting with his country right now. He's over
Yeah,
there
they out
all
there,
all
bro.
fatigued up.
I give them
You know.
props on that one, bro. They
Yeah.
they out there.
Yeah. It's him, the Klitschko brothers who are former heavyweight champions, and then
Yeah.
the current heavyweight champion, Alexander Usyk. He's over there as well, all fatigued up.
Nah,
The
with
AK.
regular computer desk chair.
My prayers go out to those people in the Ukraine.
Definitely, man. Beloved.
But that kid Lomachenko, it's pretty to watch him box.
Yeah. Yeah. He's made a couple guys quit, man. Rigondeaux, the Cuban fighter. What is it, Guillermo? Yeah, Guillermo Rigondeaux, and another guy or two who may quit, and they didn't want to even fight him no more. They couldn't land nothing. and they just quit. They said, "The hell with this."
Yeah, man. There's some fighters that are.
Is that a Barker? Is that a Barker love seat, Nelson?
No. You know what? I don't even know what the fuck it is, bro.
Edward, Edward Everett's asking.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell it is, bro. All I know is the leather seat. That's it.
Yeah.
Like I said, if it was up to me, I have the old school furniture. My wife's the one that picks all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Loma.
Loma was the best at 130. Yeah, Loma. Julian Jackson. What they used to call Julian Jackson? They call him the Hawk, wasn't it?
Oh, you mean the boxer?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Julian the Hawk Jackson. That Bauer has some knockout power. 2 trucks and a Mack truck behind it.
They had so many guys, bro, that hit like that, bro. And like I said, I was a fan of David Tua. David Tua hit hard, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
He lost to Lennox Lewis, and then I've never seen. I don't know if he lost to anybody else, but he never was given. Other than that time against Lewis, he was given the title shot, but nothing after that.
Jackson had a pretty good record. He's one of the least talked about, man, and it's crazy because he was nice. He was nice. He was tough.
Yeah, you had some tough fighters, man. You know what? And I don't really even get into unless it's Canelo fighting or so I won't watch it.
Yeah, but Page fight is like if you can go to YouTube and just go watch a compilation of some of his bouts. Like dude, like these dudes are hurt. You can see they're hurt before they even hit the ground.
Well, look when he fought. What's his name? The oh my God, I think the guy's British or something like that. That was talking all that nonsense to him, and then he told him, "I'm gonna knock you out in this round. They're gonna stop the fight," and he broke his orbital, bro.
He was from Britain. You said he was from Britain.
I forgot. He's not. I don't know if he's from Britain or damn. He's friends with the heavyweight champ.
Frank Bruno?
No, Frank Bruno's the heavyweight champ.
No, you said friends with the heavyweight champ, right?
No. The heavyweight champ now. Who is it?
Yeah, Fury got one belt.
Fury. Okay, so the Fury. He fought Fury. No, it wasn't Hatton. It was another dude.
Billy Joe Saunders. Billy
Joe. He came in there with that rah and all this bullshit, and he busted his orbital, bro. He stopped his career. The dude's done.
Right. Yeah.
Dude's done.
Yeah.
Kell Brooks just fought. Kell Brooks just beat what's the name? The one with the fast hands. Amir Khan, like 2 weeks ago. And those guys they don't like each other. They haven't liked each other for years.
Amir Khan still fighting?
Who?
Amir Khan? He's still fighting? Yeah.
He just came out. Well, whatever. No, I don't know if he was retired or what, but he came and fought this one. He lost, and I think he said that was it now.
Yeah, I would give it up, bro. He need to hang this shit.
That dude got me Roy to his later days. I wanted him to been quit it because Roy would have been going down with some of the best.
Pink, Frank, you said Frank was the British champ. You talking about Bruno? He was also world heavyweight champion too. Mike Tyson, when he came out of prison, he took the belt from him. He took the WBC from, I think it was the WBC he took from him, and then he took the WBA from Bruce Seldon. Yeah, and you were already old school. Ryder Nelson.
I'm gonna check it out, Tim. I'm gonna check them out.
Yeah, Tim knows the stuff.
Yeah, because I do that every now and then. I start watching them old school fights, man, and they're pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, there are some good ones. Yeah. See, Bruno.
Night,
Tupac. That. Yeah. Matter of fact.
Have fun with that Lenovo tomorrow, Andrew.
What has he got? Chell, Leo,
Good night, my brother. Thank you for stopping by, hanging out with us.
Definitely.
I know he talking about 4:30 come soon. My alarm clock going off at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Damn, Brooks had both of his orbital bones broken.
Whoa.
Triple G and Spence. Damn.
Yeah, he went up. Yeah,
Triple G
he
is
went
a
up to fight.
nasty dude, bro.
Yeah, Spence took the belt, took his IBF title from him. Kell Brooks was the champ. He took the belt from Sean Porter, and then Spence took the belt from Brooks. That was how he became champion with his first title. And then
Wow.
he went up in weight to fight Triple G at middleweight. So he went up 13 pounds to fight Triple G. I guess that was for the money, more money. You know what I mean? And he lost that. Those are his two losses.
Oh.
Freaking Lou had that hot dog, got me hungry. Now I'm freaking munching on broccoli.
Shit, I'm ready to go in there. I ordered pizzas for everybody before I left. Little Caesars, but you know what I mean? I don't know. We'll see if anything's like. I got a feeling that there ain't gonna be none left. Nobody saved me none. I bet.
You gonna have the you gonna
Fucking
have the
kids,
crumbs,
man.
my brother.
That's all right. I'll just make me a little spread with some noodles and shit. I ain't tripping. Gotta improvise. You gotta improvise. It's all about the mix, boy. You know what I
Goulash?
mean?
You making the goulash?
Goulash, gooey, something. You know what I mean? It's all goody. Something. You know what I mean?
How we make food inside the can is unbelievable.
Fun to talk about how what it's fun to talk about how older champions would fare against modern fight. Oh yeah, yeah, it is. But it's just like when NBA. It's just like when you're talking basketball and football too, and baseball. You know, it's like it's fun to say it and all that, but then but reality is we'll never know. And the thing is too is that these guys always different errors and it's different. The play is different. It's just like too bad we couldn't really find out. You know what I mean? It'd be cool.
Now, but
Not even
there's
not
enough
even some
video
crazy
on it
shit.
that you can base your judgment on eyes. You can look at like and heart. Like right now, like most of the athletes, they're better genetics because the supplements they're taking. Back then, it was all about toughness and hard natural skill.
Yeah,
So there's some that stand out. It's like right now in the NFL. You know, we pay all these big money, all these free linebackers. And everybody they go the one that defined one. And that's the best that was to do it. So
yeah,
that's something you can't compare, like a Buckus and stuff like that. None of these guys, these modern guys, got anything on the old school guys. They play both sides of football too. Come on,
yeah. Definite.
it's too soft now. All the sports.
Josh, Joshua, David, hey, what are you asking?
Have a
Who
good
would win
night.
out of that fight? I think David Hay would knock him out.
Good night, Stu Pigeons. Good night to
So,
you, the Queen.
yeah, good night. Good night, everybody who's going to bed. I think David Hay would knock out Joshua. Joshua's already showed with Anthony Ruiz that he can't take a punch. Plus, he's been rocked and dropped before. I think, what's the name dropped him? Dillian White, I think, dropped him. I know he rocked him real well, but I've seen him get rocked a few times. He been dropped by Klitschko. He was dropped by Ruiz. I think David Hay would knock him out.
Now, probably Ali had everything. He had the skills, and he could beat you in the ring, and he could beat you in your mind. That's what made Ali the best. And
Yeah, he had
unbelievable
those
will
brain
and,
games.
and intelligence. You combine all of that, and
He was
that was
smart.
who he is exactly.
He was smart.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody here
I got
still
him.
barking.
He was just lacked at it. He was just lacked it at heavyweight.
I love football. That's my love now. Baseball it's boring to me. I used to love it.
Baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to love it, and it got boring to me. About 96, 97, I was already. I was like, ah.
Yeah. I agree with that too. It got just where I didn't want to watch it. Even the World Series, it was just I don't know, it just got real boring.
It's just something about the game. It just changed for me. You know,
I probably appreciate it more at a game, but to watch it on television
yeah,
and stuff, no, it's just
yeah.
uh,
What is- see here, we just lacked his true family closest we saw. Oh yeah, Ali,
Raimondi,
Muhammad
what's
Ali,
happening?
where he lost. Ali lost like when he went to jail for the well not to jail, but when he got drafted and he went, you know, he got into trouble with the government for not going to the military when he got drafted and all that.
Yeah.
He lost, and then they took the belt from him, and then Frazier ended up having it and all that. They,
What do you say,
that
Raimondi?
was like a good, huh?
Anthony Raimondi salute.
That was a good 3 years, at least three and a half, about 3 years of his career while he was in his prime. You know what I mean? That we lost.
He's an icon.
Yep.
Who's the icon, Raimondi?
Yeah. No, actually,
Ali.
Cole for not showing up. Raymundi. Raymundi, no Lucania today, huh? Different Raymundi. This is the real Raymundi here, huh? Usyk just beat Joshua. Yeah, I
they
don't think he's
they
aware of
on
that.
the real Raimondi.
This kid, well, thanks, kid. You're welcome, old timer. Not even TV.
Luciano. Luciano.
Andiamo, andiamo a mangiare, mi dispiace.
Yeah, I got you on the speaker and shit. And my dog's going freaking nuts in the garage. She thinks there's somebody in the house with me.
Oh shit.
She's
Usyk,
unreal, bro.
yes. Many thanks. That's him. Yeah, Usyk gave him a boxing lesson. And everybody keeps saying how Usyk small. Man, the man's 6'3". You know what I mean? Nowadays you got Joshua 6'6", you got Wilder 6'7", and you got uh Fury 6'9". Dude, they didn't have boxers like that when Mike was coming up. You know what I mean? When Mike was fighting,
Yeah.
you know, they were like 6'3", 6'4", 6'1", 6'2". You know what I mean? It's crazy. 6'9", 6'7". They belong in a
Yeah, bro.
basketball court.
That's what I used to like about Tyson though when he was coming up, man. He used to fight these big ass dudes, man.
There was a point
Mhm.
where he was just the perfect machine. Like his
Yeah.
boxing skills, his hands, his eyes, his speed. It pretty much didn't matter. He was going in there, he was gonna hurt you.
Mhm.
It's like I said, his trainer did a lot of work with him, man. He put him through some training.
The neck rolls, everything he did, he was like that's why he had that speed to bob and you know he could hurt you. His combos, his speed. He was just a bad boy. Mike was
Yeah.
just he was always gonna be one of my favorites. I used to love watching Mike.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can't say yeah, Mike is up there, bro. Mike is definitely up there.
His combos, his power, his speed.
The way he used to pivot on his footwork, you know, and he would
Hmm.
pivot and he would come around and bam, have you just right there to give you a vicious body shot that would have you pooping on yourself and falling down. You know what I mean? It was vicious. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So Will Smith smacked Chris Rock.
Yeah, we're
Wow.
down.
Saying something about his wife Jada's hair. She's losing her hair from disease. Wow.
Whoa, that's heavy.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah,
that. He was
bro.
crazy.
Will smacking people. Wow.
Uh,
Crazy.
he's an old school gentleman, I guess. I just ain't like the way she did him on the show.
Sounds familiar, Tim. You remember him, Carlo?
No, I'm a researcher. I've been every time Tim posts it, I
Yep.
screenshot. so that way I could save it and go research him later and check him out because he definitely knows his stuff.
Definitely.
Yeah, Mike would have never went to jail. Who knows how much more stuff he could have done? That 3 years hurt him. It hurt anybody. A year off of sport will do it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Takes you out of your
Yep.
element, man.
Yeah. You gotta get back in the swing of things and just uh that's just it's a pain in the ass. Any of these guys that had to go through that for whatever reason, you know.
It's like I
Uh,
said, man. That dude, if if his trainer wouldn't have passed away, man, he would have still been doing his thing, bro.
He took a lot of losses in life. You
Yep.
understand? So it affected him. He wasn't always right in the head. He missed it. You know,
Yeah.
but yeah, cause you lose like your dad, your mentor, your everything. You feel me? And then you lose. I know his last name is Jacobs. He passed. Like
mhm.
your father figures, and then it was just blow after blow. Then you hook up with the devil hammams and forget about it.
That's yep.
Yeah,
That was ¿cómo se dice? The sirens until he met Satan.
yeah,
Forget
yeah.
They got him good, bro. That's
What we got here? 251.
yeah. We're gonna call it in 9 minutes. We'll call it, Lou.
Yeah, because I'm man, I'm tired. I'm having a hard time staying awake. Mm.
What time is it out there, bro? 8 something, 9 something.
850, 851. Yeah, I'm definitely tired. I'm not gonna lie. I remember Jose Barry fighting Marlon Starling. Yeah,
I remember they used to bring freaking Mark Breland to our schools every freaking other week.
about it. Yeah, he was
yeah. Remember I brought him up earlier.
Mark
Yep.
He was on
Breland,
the
yeah,
Olympic. He was on the Olympic team, and he was what's his name? Deontay Wilder's
yeah.
uh, trainer. One of his trainers.
He used
He's
to
the one that
come
threw
in,
the
bro.
towel in.
I used to go to a 600 school. You know which ones those were, Carlos, right?
ES 600.
Yeah, we used to. They sent me to a 600 school, and they brought him in to give us a pep talk. Oh, you could do this, and you could become a boxer, and you can do that, and yeah, I remember.
Yep.
That was the good old days. So,
Troubled,
gentlemen,
troubled kid.
Big Lou, Lou's like, I'm going to sleep. Fuck this shit.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
reading.
out.
I'm reading.
You
I'm
ready?
reading.
You ready to do the roll call, my
I'm
brother?
reading. I was reading. I'm reading the comments on this one.
Oh, well, let's
That's
do a
why I'm
roll
looking.
call.
That's why I'm looking down, but might look like I'm falling asleep. Yeah, shit. I caught myself a couple times already almost falling asleep. Especially when Carlos said what he said, and I said, "Oh, I know, I felt it," but I was down there falling asleep. I had to clean that up real quick.
Yo, man.
Yeah, dude, I haven't been getting too much sleep lately, man. Fuck, man.
Hey, you and me both.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
because
and me both, man.
it is what it is. But
Yeah,
yeah,
so let's do our roll call, my brother, and we're gonna call it a night.
Oh yeah.
okay. Well, since he said Mark Breland, I'm gonna just say this real quick. Anthony Ello said Mark Breland is the best amateur ever. I believe 5-time NY Golden Glove and Olympic champion.
Yeah, Breland was
Okay.
good, man. Breland was a good fighter.
Yeah, he was a bad boy.
Yeah, like I said, he was on that team with Pernell Whitaker, with Meldrick Taylor, with Tyrell Biggs, with Vander Holyfield.
Yeah, yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So
Anthony, have a good
we
night,
got
buddy. Thank you for
yeah.
coming in.
So
David, you
here's
also.
Say Elios good night.
the roll call. We're going to bed. We're gonna close it off. Carlos Muniz, good night.
That guy, y'all need to 300
David
his.
David S. Cameron, all the way in England. We send ours. Anthony Elios in PA. Pounding at Pinkville in Texas. Edward Everett. Tim Egan Ramundi. What else we got here? Stool pigeon. Indus. Lonely Lisa. 305K. Carol Mihel. Tales from the Snitch. Pink. I said pink.
What a title. And some of these guys could be
Billy.
elaborate with the avatars, and then some
yeah.
could be disrespectful.
Buffalo Billy.
Have a great week. Have a great week, Tim.
That's it. That's all I can. That's what all my
Good night,
scroll was.
everyone, and thank you for showing love and support to No Fly Zone. Everybody
Definitely.
have a great night. Be easy.
Be sure that everybody, you guys are aware that the name of the channel now is No Fly Zone, one word, and then Rickens with 2 apostrophes S.
Yes. We're just trying to make it a little easier for people because
yeah,
no fly zone, and you're gonna get fights in other countries.
Yeah, that way when you guys go to share the link or any of that, you guys know what's going on. We appreciate everybody for stopping by today. Back to work tomorrow, Monday. Everybody take it easy. And
Definitely.
Y'all know the deal. Keep it 100 on everything. Whatever you're gonna do it to the fullest.
Well.
Yeah, don't half step. Yeah. All right, everybody. Good night.
All right, my brothers. You already know, man.
We'll come to you guys soon again. Hopefully in a couple of days. We'll see what happens.
Nelson, good night, my brother. Big Lou, good night, my brother.
Yeah, likewise. Nelly Nail, Loaf.
Peace. All right, my brothers. Peace out.
Sir.
Be easy.